I'm starting the recording button. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the world building stream. We have some new people tonight.
I am Spencer, and I exist, I guess.
You are a beautiful human being.
Welcome, Spence. I've been seeing you in the Discord for a while. You've been chatting for a bit, and I really like talking to you, actually. You give me a nice little ego boost.
I'm
no.
new. I am new. I am... God.
And we got Haka in. Hey, Haka, how's it going?
Greetings. Pretty good.
Hello, hello.
Lion King.
Okay. Okay, we got quite a few people in here, so if it starts to get a little crowded, we might need to manage something. I don't know, but otherwise we should be.
I'm going to have to leave for like a few minutes. Okay.
That's fine, man. Glad having you when we had you, at the very least.
I'll be back soon. I just need to do something.
No, geek, shut up.
I'm trying to figure out how to send money. I forget.
Oh, jeez, that's really sweet. You really don't have to.
No. Remember, I was going to for the plush.
Oh, right, you were. Oh, okay, that's correct. I forgot about that. All right. If you hit, yeah, go ahead and immortalize it. If you go to the Twitch, you'll actually see me do this. You're gonna get a Twitch. You'll see his Twitchception at the moment. If you mouse down or scroll down a little bit, you'll see a bunch of jellyfish. If you click on tips. It's the green one. It's our bard.
So good. I can do that right now. And I remember it was 20.
Was it 20? Okay.
Yep, $20 US.
Yes. Okay. And then I will remember to send you. You want it? Which one did you want? Fanta?
Fanta.
Okay. Cool. Yep. That is not a problem. Right on. Okay, so tonight's goal for me is mostly to get the third wheel game set up, and then I gotta get, once I get the third wheel game set up, I gotta transfer these characters over to the main game, because they're gonna be doing a crossover with Team Fresh Floof, where they're gonna be fighting Fresh Floof at the next gym. So that's really exciting.
Crossover is always a good idea.
Oh yeah. Did I get these characters finished? It looks like I did. Oh.
Wow, that is a lot of people.
A lot of people in the Discord thing? Whoa! Oh! Okay, I know what that was. That freaked me out at first. Oops. That was...
Well, as long as everyone has the push to talk option on, then it should be fine.
I do not, for lots of
Okay.
reasons.
Okay,
Well,
there
yeah,
we
for
go.
obvious reasons, you don't.
Yeah.
I'm on a cell phone, so I'm gonna stay on voice activity. So.
I just got your pledge, man. Thank you. You are forever immortalized.
Yay.
Are we ever gonna get to put hippos in that cup?
Oh, I want to commission. Okay, so I want to commission some. Actually, Slamar, do you want to do it?
Sure.
Okay, because I will send you the original pink hippo, just to make sure. I don't want to get any copyright issues by having someone else's art in the cup.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Even though in my thumbnails I blatantly just steal art from people. Like in my YouTube, if anyone in my, like just looks at my YouTube thumbnails and complains, I'd be really in trouble.
I still have to say I'm still not used to the fact of someone using the sprites, because whenever I run my games for P2, I actually don't use sprites. I have a full collection of all the Dreamworld artwork.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so much better though. Like look, I like the sprites, but at the same time, the Dreamworld artwork, it looks a little bit more.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Can't put the word out. Can't even put the word down for it. But like I don't even know how to use my words.
No, I know what you're talking about. The Dreamworld sprites are weird because that was an interesting part of Pokemon lore. It was so interesting. And when I don't know if you actually noticed, but whenever they go into Dreamworld, with the exception of I think Soul Rock and Lunatone, I actually try to put the Dreamworld artwork in there.
I actually do have the, well, that's me, even though it's Dreamworld art, it's technically called Global Link Art now, but Dreamworld still gets you the results. I actually have all of them from all the generations now, including current. The only Pokemon I don't have is the one Pokemon that hasn't been officially released yet.
Nice.
Which is my Shadow.
Hello.
Hello, who am I talking to?
Diana.
Oh, hey, Diana. How you
That's
doing?
Logan.
Logan?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, man.
I am also here.
And is that Vegeta?
River Frog.
Oh, River Frog. Hey, River Frog. You sound a little bit like Vegeta. I'm sorry.
So
Just a little.
this is
I don't know
So-
who that.
Go on.
so this is a world building stream, correct?
This is the world building stream. Basically, that sometimes varies in accuracy. Most nights during a world building stream, I'm building maps. Other times, we're just kind of chilling while I just prep a stage. Like, tonight, my goal is to set up Pokemon for Team Wheel to capture for the stream Friday, and for them to fight some baddies.
Okay,
And
back. What are we doing? I'm sorry.
okay, tonight's goal is just setting up the field for the Friday stream and the Monday stream. So that is literally all I'm doing, and then we're just kind of hanging out. I mean, I don't think I'll fish for too many ideas tonight.
Hey,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
question.
What was that?
Do you mind filling me in what happened on like what's going on in the story at the moment?
Where are you at so far, and who was that?
I'm saying spoilers, let it go at me.
Yeah. Oh, that is a really good Mimikyu. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the busted one. Yeah, they have. In fact, I'll actually post the other one as well. Because the Dreamworld art, the official stuff, is both the busted and non-busted version.
All right.
It's a demon.
So
I love Peekaboo.
in our story right now, we're actually at this really perfect point. Because there's two different stories going on that's going to kind of collide on Monday. Let's go with the easy one at first. And in... I apologize. I am still throwing out random Pokemon. There we go. Let's see. In the third wheel game, they are... okay.
I've seen this one. They're in Anor City.
Yes, they are in Anor City. Excuse me. And what they're doing is they are kind of just caught up in this whirlwind of mistakes, essentially. Team Fresh Floof.
They stole.
Also known as Bay Team.
Team
They're
Fresh.
pretty big.
Yeah. Team Fresh Floof currently are in Wild Colony, and there was a whole big arc that was actually like really dramatic and really tense. And like there was a point where like we started building a body count. And
That's how many Pokemon died and stuff died?
yeah, people died.
I have not seen these.
Is that on YouTube? Like,
Not yet.
Not
Not
They
yet.
just got the Wild Colony. And it was the
Okay.
first time I heard his
I-
southern accent in a while, and it made me laugh.
Seen this. I have
Oh,
seen this because I'm new. I started at the third wheel thing.
Okay. So, as of right now, the main party story, they are at, they just finished the Wild Colony arc, where YouTube is just now starting. So, YouTube is like a full story arc behind, which is fine, because if we have to take a really long break, there was a time where we didn't play for like 3 months, and if YouTube was completely caught up, then I would be screwed in the YouTube algorithm. So, that's why we do this.
Hey.
Yep.
By the way, do you want me to start with try to get some editing together to help with the YouTube channel? Because you said editing takes up a large part of that, correct?
Yeah, largely what it is I'm a teacher. That is my main job, and editing is, I'll be frank, it's mostly removing any swearing I might accidentally do, or in the case of YouTube, like there's a few running jokes on YouTube, like for some reason YouTube has a fascination with dive balls. We just kind of ran with. Every time the pincer Cena is mentioned, I have to do a John
Cena.
John Cena every time.
Oh my gosh, the pincer
just-
Cena.
That meme might be old, but it's still pretty good.
I like it.
I don't.
You don't like it?
I don't.
what?
I don't really care for it. I mean,
No.
because I don't have that big of. I don't really think it's funny. I never really thought the John Cena thing was funny.
Have you seen the
Heresy.
I can see why people like it, but yeah.
See,
Mhm.
it's fine. Like I don't like think you should take it out or anything. It's funny to a lot of people. It's
Mhm.
just
Have you
my taste.
seen the whole video?
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't mind helping out with the editing.
Mhm.
So just send some things my way and I'll edit them. Or I
Okay,
can just go through this.
I have no skills whatsoever, I'm sorry.
that's fine, man.
I am a student, so I also have no free time.
Same.
I'm just the guy that bees here sometimes.
We all.
Yeah.
Token black guy.
I'm gonna be back, guys. I've got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a sophomore, but I basically have nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I'm
dude, same.
I'm a freshman, so I'm just the worst.
Hey, then we have all four of them now. We got a sophomore,
You're a
freshman,
baby child.
and a junior.
Yes, I am baby child.
It's a baby child.
14.
By the way, Stuart,
Mhm.
you know Otto Oracle, that guy who I invited to the chat? Let me see if he can hop on and talk to you about some things.
I guess. That's fine.
And he is not on, so never mind.
Okay.
Anyway, what are your conceptions for the different legendaries?
I kind of use them as I feel I need them. I want to, like, actually, in actuality, I've used a lot of legendaries so far, more than I intended to, because I feel they are really important to the Pokemon universe. I just don't want to use them unnecessarily.
Like the main ones I'm thinking of are Regigigas and Jirachi.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Jirachi has been mentioned a couple times in the story, and he is going to play a part later, because the GS Ball is an extension of Jirachi's will, or at least...
it's an extension of Victini as a Pokemon.
Oh, you're right! No, Jirachi's the Wishmaker. Right,
Yeah, Jirachi's the lazy witchmaker.
that's right.
Oh,
You mentioned that.
Wait,
Jirachi's
did
the
you
baby.
say the bikini Pokemon?
Victini, not
Victini.
bikini.
I got a bit confused there.
Wait, what does
Hey,
Victini have to
GM,
to do
may I
with-
suggest something?
Yeah?
Victini is victory. Victini is victory.
Have you heard of-
Victini is the patron of heroes and the being of victory.
Have you heard about the Delta Pokemon from Pokemon Insurgents and stuff like that?
From Pokemon what?
Insurgents.
Insurgents?
I've heard of Delta Pokemon. I thought it was a thing from the card game.
It
It
is.
is.
No.
Kind of
It is, but it's also a fan-made kind of Pokemon. I mean, I think making your own Delta... Oh,
Go on.
I
Delta
mean,
Pokemon?
in Pokemon Tabletop United, it is called a type shift.
Let me correct you a bit there. Delta species Pokemon are Pokemon specifically from the Hoenn region. The science behind it is that the magnetic field around that special region changes Pokemon's typings to different stuff. But it's not like all Vulpixes are ice and so on, like in Alolan. They get random typings.
In Pokemon Tabletop United, there's a generalized thing for this, which is type shifting.
Yeah.
And
I
basically, and admittedly, type shifting is cool. To be honest.
I agree with you, and I would do more if it just didn't take up so much of my time. I try to be as efficient as possible when I roll this stuff. So,
Yeah. Type shifting takes a while because you have to replace most of their moves.
and oh, go on.
Generally, the way people type shift is by generally the way people change around types is generally they just take things from the two books like Game of Thrones and do Polygons Dream of Marie. Which have specific like ideas for different things.
See, I wouldn't be opposed to that if I had more time. Unfortunately, if you're looking at, you're probably looking at the thing right now. But as you can see, I've gotten over 300 mons in this, and it would be really inefficient if I rolled each one personally. I actually use that roller. I'll actually bring it up.
Yeah, I get that. Have you ever actually? If you rolled over 300. If you roll over 300 mons, chances are one's a shiny.
Yes. There was a Seviper that was shiny. And, of course, Prisms. Prisms, Ralts.
Because shinies are about 1 in 100 in PTU.
Mm-hmm.
And shinies can be a lot of things besides just a different color. Or, first of all. And also, shinies are weird.
Mm-hmm.
Shinies are about 1 in 100, and generally, if you just and then you have to roll. If you roll a shiny, you also have to roll to see if that's shiny. See what kind of. Actually, it's not a roll. It's just a DM decision as to what kind of shiny it is.
Huh. Hey.
Is like generally a DM will decide. Like generally, it's like if they don't want it to be like they can make just a boring shiny, which is just a color shift, or it could be cool shiny like a type shift or a special move.
I think we've. Oh, actually, no, that's not. If we're going in that direction, I've actually done several of those. Like, not like legendaries per se, but I have made like infamous ones, like Nomura from the earlier episodes, the Queen Bee. I did set up a lot of those like that, so I guess you can consider them shiny by that logic.
Shiny also generally have something that makes them special or something. But yeah, those would probably be counted as shiny, according to the definition.
I did give them. I fudged the Beedrill stats quite a bit, so he's actually a lot stronger than normal. And I think Nomura has something he should not have. I just don't remember what it is.
And generally, also, I'm going to have a question.
I'm going to. Okay.
I'm going to bring this back to where I was before.
Mm-hmm.
Jirachi and Regigigas. What exactly are they? Well, Jirachi is a minor legendary, so there are a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Regigigas is a major legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Which means there's one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the difference between minor and major legendaries. There's either one or a couple of them just running around.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
That's what makes something like Palkia so much bigger than something like Metaletta.
Mm-hmm.
Because Metaletta, there's like a bunch of metal running around. There's only one Palkia. There's only one Gyarados. There's only one Victini. There's only one Mew. Well, unless you're going with the special kind of Mew, which is are you going with God Mew, or are you going with
objection?
Go on.
What I'm saying is, theoretically, there can be multiple legendaries, but the legendary typing in general is extremely rare.
No, legend.
Isn't Pokemon?
There could be multiple minor legendaries, like Metaletta or the legendary birds, something like that. There can only be one major legendary of each type. Am I going
What is
to
it?
know?
No, you are. It's just a lot of people at once are trying to talk, so it's just getting.
Out. I think I squeaked out. Sorry. Did you hear me?
I heard you, man.
So basically, that's the difference between them. So like Regigigas is really powerful. Like, and it's kind of weird. A lot of the Pokemon, like, it's really weird.
Yep, and that's kind of the challenge here, is just trying to make sense of a fictional...
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, how's it going, man? Who is that?
Pokemon
I got my
the only
I got my payments
Pokemon
fixed.
that I have a particularly strong idea. If a weird idea is like unknown, but I'll get into that later. But
Unknown and PT.
The first one, for Jirachi, the way I like to, first of all, I suppose I could go with.
Hey, man. I don't want to interrupt you,
I'm
but
sorry.
I just want to give some other people a chance to talk. I've been.
I'm sorry. I'm talking way too much.
No, that's all. I just want to give someone else a chance. That's all. That's all. What's going on, River?
To add to that, isn't like the Pokemon universe like a multiverse? There's multiple universes, so there.
Yes, there are multiple.
Yes,
there
this
are
was confirmed
multiple
in the Mega Ruby and Alpha, and this was confirmed in Omega Ruby and Alpha.
So technically, there could be different Dialga, different.
Yes, there are different
depending on which
Dialga
version
on different
and
universes.
which copy of the game you have.
Hell, there's different Arceuses in different universes.
Actually,
that's how separate they are.
I actually did explain that in the last. It wasn't the last stream, but it was the stream before the last one. Eventually, the witch, Hex the witch, pretty much just explained the whole multiverse and like this.
Basically, also there's dimensions within one
Mm-hmm.
like unknown space.
Yes.
And a distortion world, and then there's outside the universe, which is outside any universe, which is
our universe.
No, outside any universe, which isn't our universe. It's the universe, the Sun and Moon thing.
Where the Ultra Beasts come from?
Ultra Beasts, yes. Ultra Space is outside any universe. It's the space between universes.
Which is where every legendary from that game comes from, with the exception of 5 of them.
Yes, and also, I'm just gonna share this. It's the way I imagine the difference between the two dream things and like the two main legendaries in that game, which I cannot remember. Sun and Moon.
Solgaleo and Lunala.
Yeah. Solgaleo represents the actual sun. Lunala represents the actual moon.
To the moon.
No. That's as a general thing. No, they don't represent the actual sun and moon. They are emissaries and connected to it. This is explained via the alchemy connection and why Solgaleo is not a fire type.
Well, yeah, that makes
Pokemon
sense.
reboot.
But they're connected. But they are at least connected to the actual objects, as opposed to the symbolic representations of those objects. X.
But they are also, well, the other thing is they themselves are some of the only legendaries within setting that have been confirmed. Yes, there are multiple of them, because there are multiple of their base species, as well as they are the only legendaries officially that evolve. Unofficially, Carbink is the second one because they evolve, well, into the Pokemon they're connected to.
Zorua evolves into
Also,
Zoroark.
Zora is not a legendary.
Solgaleo also the thing about Luna is the Darkrai and the other one. I'm terrible with names.
Cresselia.
The Cresselia and Darkrai represent symbolic, as in dreaming, while Lunala represent and he's an emissary of the actual moon. That's how I imagine it. Because it's kind of weird that there's like one moon deity and then one moon emissary, and there's like two other moon emissaries.
Well, Cresselia only represents the crescent moon.
Yes, but it's the symbolic crescent moon and the symbolic full moon. New moon?
New moon.
Darker is new moon. Okay.
Are we still arguing? Are we still arguing tabletop logic? Are we arguing?
I don't know where this is going.
Yeah,
because just remember, most of the time, like, there is a unique thing that the tabletop has called Blessed and the Damned, which is what I tend to refer to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and,
mostly because I like the way they've done it.
Yeah, I like the way that they've done it too.
I don't know how they did it.
So
I kind of pick and choose what I really want to use. If I find it useful, I'll pick it up and take it. If not, I'll default to like the game or the anime logic. I'm kind of amalgamating whatever the heck I just want.
I do have my own personal canon when it comes to Zygarde, though, in that I see Zygarde as the progenitor of humans to a degree, because humans break the mold and logic when compared to everything else, as well as Zygarde's true form is distinctly humanoid.
Also another thing. The thing about Jirachi is that besides just representing wishes and sort of, but Jirachi also has some domain over dreams.
Does he? Is this tabletop logic?
Partially tabletop logic.
Okay. With Jirachi, the only thing I could see from my opinion connecting to that is that Jirachi sleeps most of the time. This is a huge thing, as well as wishes can be connected directly to dreams as well. I can understand that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't see him having any domain or control over it. It's just that he enters into a deep sleep.
Yeah. But in tabletop logic, in the tabletop thing, he has some domain over dreams, because I suppose they couldn't think of anything else.
I mean, you could say he's taking his powers to make wishes from their dreams.
Yeah.
You're going to connect like that.
And I suppose another thing, the way I see him is that he's a star. And while he's also supposed to represent and wish upon a star. Or there's also the thing in, like, if he's a star, and there's multiple of them, right? Because he's a minor legendary. Wouldn't that mean
it's usually implied there are multiples of those kind of legendaries.
Yeah,
with the Reggies were artificial constructs created by Regigigas. To that logic, yes, there is only one Regigigas, and they were all created by him.
Yes.
And there are an innumerable amount of Reggies.
Yes.
There are also only 3 dogs, aka the Beast. There are only 3 of those because they were created by Ho-Oh. Celebi is... It's got time travel. It can be anywhere it wants to be.
I think there are multiple Celebi, but not as many as people think. I think a lot of Celebi... There's like a couple Celebi, but and most of the time, it's just a couple Celebi it's just like a couple Celebi being a lot more Celebi by time travel shenanigans.
Pretty much as far as I'm aware, in terms of what Pokemon there are multiples of, they can in terms of the minor legendaries. I'm just going to stick for that for now. Diancie, there can be multiple of them because they are an evolution of Carbink. Meloetta, because they're muses, you can have multiples of them existing. The Kami Trio you can only have one of solely because of how they work. The Swords of Justice.
What are the Kami Trio?
The Kami Trio
Landorus, Scatterus, and the thing.
Is it the Jin?
Yeah.
I'll look at the
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
So
crap.
We have Diane.
Yeah, the Kami Trio, so they're those ones. The Swords of
Kami
Justice,
Trio-
there are only 4 of them.
Yeah, the Swords of Justice makes sense for there to be only 4 because the Swords of Justice are. Well, actually, there are some ideas that some Swords of Justice, as there's only one Sword of Justice per region, and there's more than one in each region, which is an idea.
See, Manaphy, there's always going to be multiple Manaphy, and I'm honestly agreeing that should be a thing.
Shaman, there's more than one Shaman.
Oh, look, that's kind of why I didn't bring them up. Shaman kind of go without saying. Lake Guardians, I can see there being multiple solely because they were created by Blessed and the Damned's logic to seal legendaries. Therefore, it's a good idea to have multiple. However, there is only one Victini.
Also, there's only one. Victini isn't a minor legendary.
I know that, but I'm just clarifying, linking from that because of the connection of stopping legendaries. The Eon Duo can exist multiple. I'm sorry about the babbling. I'm just trying to clarify.
The Lake Guardians also, notably, you can. The Lake Guardians are really powerful as minor legendaries. Because if you have 3 of them, you can do all. Because if you have all 3 of them, you have a lot of power.
You see, you think that, but no. Considering the exact ruling that they go with is, once a legendary is caught, it loses its god powers. They aren't gods the moment you catch them. They lose that.
Yeah. Also, like if you take occasional logic, like the 3 of them together, in Diamond and Pearl Adventure, her Cyrus gets all 3 of them.
Okay. Diamond and Pearl Adventure, I officially consider non-canon. The only reason why I consider Pokemon Adventures canon is because the creator of Pokemon himself went on record saying this is his official depiction of the Pokemon world that he agrees with, and he considers it the most canon. Okay. So anything else, as far as I'm concerned, is not canon. Yeah, in terms of that.
I'll be honest. I don't particularly consider it 100% canon, but it should still be noted because in it.
Cyrus uses them in both versions. It doesn't really matter on that. That's just a general thing on how that works. Yeah. So regardless of portrayal, that is just how they work.
I'll be honest. I just brought it up because that's the one I started with. And nothing else.
I can understand that.
That's how I started with Pokemon. So that's the one off the top of my head. Jirachi, there are multiple Jirachi. There are multiple Jirachi. It's just really hard to find them because they're always sleeping and hiding.
Well, considering they can pretty much be invisible and they can also beat the shit out of you while asleep, so there's that.
Yeah,
it's explicitly stated in stated in general, including in the games and such, that a Jirachi can fight you in its sleep and very likely will win.
Yeah, Jirachis are really powerful.
Now, I'm going to say that we have spoken long enough.
Yeah.
Let's pass to Stuart and then go back from everything else.
More than one goal. Let's see.
It's cool. We're kind of chit chatting in the Twitch chat, so we're okay for now.
We already went Golems more than one. Celebi one. Legendary beasts are actually weird because there's a lot of iffiness with legendary beasts. Because with the legendary beasts, there can be it's sort of iffy.
Are the beasts? Are you referring to the dogs? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm just gonna actually explain this quickly because I know someone was arguing the canonicity, or someone brought up the anime stuff. Every episode of the anime and every movie is officially canon. In fact, there is an actual timeline between them. It's pretty much in Japan. You look at the episode releases, and whatever episode came out just before the movie release is the episode before it, and then after it is the thing. That's the official timeline for that. It's a little bit weird, but it's something I found out later on.
I did not know
So
that.
the only movie that I think isn't canon is the one they're releasing right now, which is a retelling of the original, but with different characters and such.
Ghetto Desert.
Let's see, Legendary Beast is weird because all
It was specifically created by Ho-Oh in the Burnt Tower. Therefore, there was only 3 of them.
Well, hold on. That may not be true because those legendaries roam in different regions.
They could be.
And there's the shiny legendaries from that Zoroark movie.
It could be conceived.
Oh, that's a good point.
It could be conceived that after them, him. I mean, not.
Oh, true. Well, as said, true, but as I said, I'm pretty much going with the games the games more on this, on what I'm explaining. I'm just saying that the anime. I'm just saying that the anime as a whole, everything is canon for that.
Let's see. Conceivably,
as in canon for that universe.
The Legendary Beast, they could have been created more, or because it could be that Lugia, after creating them, created more of them.
Lugia did not create them.
That was Ho.
Okay, whoa. Dude.
Legendary Pokemon debate stream, buddy.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Just chill, dude. It's fine.
That after Ho-Ho created them.
Oh no, I'm actually completely chill. It's just how my tone comes off sometimes. I actually don't mean it.
It's conceivable that after Ho-Ho created them, and he created.
Did we get bits? Did someone donate?
It's conceivable that
Yes.
I donated.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man.
After Ho-Ho created them, Ho-Ho created. Ho-Ho created.
Thank you, Slomara. I appreciate it.
Because to catch up with the legendary birds of its rival.
Anyway, I think we're kind of just drilling this into the ground for now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to go for.
Let's
beating the dead
Let's go with
horse.
something else
It's
for now.
dead already.
Yeah,
it's dead. For the love.
I said I kind of wanted to move to something else.
Yeah,
It's just It's
fine.
I'm back. Everyone's tired of my voice.
Do you guys have a favorite Pokemon?
What is your favorite Pokemon? That's an excellent discussion. What's your favorite Pokemon? Someone who hasn't talked in a while? Geek Jacob, how about you, my friend?
Someone else.
Excellent choice.
Yes. How about you, Haka? Who is your favorite Pokemon?
Beedrill.
Ooh, I like that one. Yeah.
In general, I like bug
Safe to
types.
return.
Who?
Is it safe to return?
It's safe to return, Slomara. You don't have to be scared.
Sorry,
The
Yeah,
legendary
sorry,
debate stream is
Slomara.
over.
yeah, sorry, Slomara. It was just, ugh. I've got a habit of doing that when someone starts talking about it, and I try to clarify my point.
You
Yeah,
can't.
you sound
Someone.
like you whenever someone talks about gay rights.
Someone is wrong on the internet, and I need to fix it.
I
We
need
are
to
gay rights.
punish
Don't feel bad.
stupidity. It might
No,
be the
it's
ball,
not,
but
it's not
it was
even
wrong.
exactly that.
No, it's cool, man. No, it's fine. It's as long as we can have a laugh about it later, and we're all like, I can take any heated discussion as long as we all accept that, it's fine.
I don't get butthurt. Sorry about the sound.
Oh no, totally upsetting. Unacceptable. Dogs are. As you know, my streams are impeccable, and no one ever interrupts them. This is.
I will go outside and I will have my pit bull pop into this microphone, I swear to God.
This is fact.
Please don't.
I've got a.
What's wrong with Benelli? What's wrong with my dogs?
I don't want to deal with barking right now.
Corruption. every 10 episodes.
Humans aren't meant.
Picture is literally a dog.
Dark.
Humans aren't meant to fight.
Not like this.
Not with guns.
Oh,
Anyway,
My favorite Pokemon is Mime Junior.
Mime
I'm
Ju-
gonna be honest.
Oh, that's a cute one.
My favorite Pokemon's Golurk.
Golark? Ooh,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Golark's cool. I like Golark.
I really like the Gol. I really like the Golett line, mostly because I really like Golems. Kinda cool.
Mimikyu.
They're like magic robots without the robot part.
I have to go to
Well, that's
Infinite.
why they can learn fly.
Yes, they literally have rockets. It's amazing.
My
Oh, God. Sorry guys, I'm dying here.
That's fine, man. I think my favorite for a long time, because I'm just like a scrub, was Mewtwo. But now I love Sun and Moon so freaking much. I think my new favorite has got to be Solgaleo.
I like Mimikyu.
Just to slowly like. I have a question that's really quick.
Hold on. Let's.
Doesn't involve
hold up.
refill insertions.
Are you using
Anyway.
Mew as the original Pokemon, or are you using Mew as a god?
I honestly haven't decided yet. I like the idea of Mew being. I don't like Mew being a god, simply because it's just weird to me. So.
Yeah, I
and then
get that, but then there's also like.
Oh, look, personally, I just like having the idea that Mew is just the original Pokemon and sticking to that. Nice and simple.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah.
Plus, I like cute Mew. I don't want important Mew. I want dumb cute Mew.
I mean, they're dumb gods.
I know, but I want dumb cute Mew. Just being a dumb cute Mew. That's just me.
I mean,
That's
dumb
fine.
cute new god kind of balances out the guys that want to kill everybody
I have
else.
a question.
Chibi-Tina.
So
Oh, good old Chibi Tina. Oh my gosh.
So I have a question for
Zeno-sama.
everyone.
You
What
could
is your favorite legendary?
I didn't even get to say my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
cut him off, actually. Let's.
Yeah, yes.
River Frog, continue.
Great, now I'm on the spot and I can't think of anything. My favorite Pokemon is GM Stuart.
Aww. Kiss ass.
Why not
Wait,
Slowmara?
does that
Why
mean you
not
want to
Slowmara?
capture him in
Since
the
I'm
ball?
an actual Pokemon.
No.
Stats aren't that good.
Oh,
dare
them
you,
be
sir.
fighting words.
Legit me fighting words.
But what's your favorite?
Oh, my
what's
friend.
your favorite legendary, everyone?
Well, did everyone get to answer their favorite Pokemans?
Yeah.
I said Mimikyu, but I don't know if anyone was listening. I said it like
Yeah, I
twice.
heard it.
That's Fire Nate. Because Fire Monkey's best monkey.
Fire monkey, best monkey.
What did you say, token black guy?
Infernape, because Fire Monkey's best monkey.
Yep.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But there's Goku.
There is
Nah.
also that other monkey from Gen 5.
There's also JoJo.
Just remember, Ash's Infernape is actually based on Gohan.
That's what now?
What?
Ash's Infernape is actually based on Gohan. There's actually a lot of traits behind that.
Well, there goes my brain. It's now splattered behind me
Because
on the
it
wall.
starts-
That's great.
He starts out as a weak little guy that doesn't know how to fight, but then he has a giant rage.
He also has his
Then why doesn't
unique
he
Super
turn into
Saiyan
a nerd who
mode.
goes to college? Why
Why doesn't he go
why doesn't he turn into a weakling that wears glasses then?
They haven't
Explain
reached that
that.
part yet. You seen that in the anime no more.
No. Don't you get it? Ash sent him to the professor. That's what happened.
Applause.
I
Just
want to ask
applause.
more things about legendaries, but it would be the worst thing because everyone would have to deal with that.
No, we've talked enough about it.
Yeah, I'm
No more legendary.
I'm kind of done for now, man. Like, maybe another time.
I actually kind of wanted to throw Stuart some stuff by like bringing up shit that I run in my campaigns to try to help as a fellow PTU GM.
Hold on. File
That's
name.
kind of what I wanted to do.
Wait. Why is that not
Wears
working?
glasses in a PC.
I'm sorry, I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
No, man, I'm not upset. I'm just like, the topics, the moment's kind of passed is the only thing.
I ramble a lot.
You kind of remind me of me a lot. I stutter and ramble, and I have a hard time finding my words sometimes, and actually that's one of the reasons why I started hanging out with actors, is because they're really confident and they can hold themselves in such a way. So there you go, man. As you can tell, I still stumble over my words, and I noticed I get really frustrated because I go back to some of my old clips and I go and I'm like, oh no.
I'm just an autistic kid.
So am I, dude. It's alright.
I do art for him.
And I'm here.
Token black guy.
Oh, you guys know Vegeta asked me to make him a profile picture?
Did he?
Yeah.
That's all. Oh, did you make it?
I'm working on it.
And then can you do the pink hippo?
Yes.
Sweet.
So at this point, I'm also the token. Though at this point, I'm also the token Aussie. So.
Yeah, we lost our other Aussie.
I don't know if you'd be the token Aussie. The other one was kind of memorable forever.
Wait, didn't we kind of boot him?
We kicked him out, yeah, but he's still like forever engraved in our memories.
The thing is, I liked the guy. He just he liked confrontation, and I did not want that.
Yeah, that ain't good.
The loading crew, where we talk behind people's backs.
No, I'll tell him that to his face. Hey, Scal, if you're listening, I like you, man, but you cannot be as confrontational as you were. There.
I have more things to talk about, but I need other people to talk because everyone is tired of me.
Oh god,
I
I
like
just thought of something.
Hmm?
No,
Me
look,
and
I
Drago
no
had
look.
a radio
accept
show.
it.
It'd just be the two of us talking, bitching about other people.
Back.
Hey, I know that voice. Is that Spellborn? How you doing, man? Are you there?
He's kind of been chilling here this whole time, never talking.
He disappeared.
Oh crap! I actually had a picture for Spellborn a while back, but I completely lost it.
I love Spellborn's voice. It is, and I mean this in no insult. It is the coolest kind of like nerd voice I've heard in a long time.
Apparently, my voice is relaxing.
Somebody say nerd voice, because here I am.
River.
Yes.
Nah, you need to hear Spellborn. It's great, actually. And I sound like I'm being like this sarcastic, like condescending a-hole, which I probably am, but he.
That's why you're my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, I got you beat on the a-hole, little maid.
Not saying you're wrong. Just saying I try not to be, and I'm being one, and I don't mean it.
Oh, that's cute. You think you're being an ass.
He thinks he's people.
He thinks he's people. That is true. I do think I'm people.
Just remember,
How
people
many?
are delicious.
How many people? Oh, I'm a collective unit known as the Loading Crew. You see, we are a we're headmates, and currently I'm Stuart, and I'm fronting, because that's how. Tumblr.
You see, Moscow X, Megami 33, HBI 2K, all those people, they don't actually exist.
they're different personalities and the conglomeration that is Loading Crew.
Jesus Christ! Oh, that would give me such like issues.
Oh yes, Slumber.
Then it might cause slow to kill us.
Oh, I would need therapy.
Marketing.
Oh, because that would mean I'd have
Nope.
crushes on just about all of them except Ben.
Well, that's another. That's
What?
canon now.
And me apparently.
Put it on the wiki.
Put it on the wiki. Put it on the wiki. Speaking of which, we do have a wiki
What
now.
about a shirt?
We do have a wiki now. If in case you are interested, I made the first couple articles.
Is your wife not real? Is my life a lie?
Oh boy, I hope
She has
she's.
another personality in her head.
No,
Try to
And
run.
where
Well,
did JoJo
that's
come
got
from?
way more creepy.
And where did JoJo come from?
She's the add-on.
You see, when
Well,
you
see, a man
believe.
called Hirohiko Araki.
When you believe, when you wish upon a star, when you make a puppet out of wood and then wish really, really hard. Is that all the Disney things, or am I missing one?
I think you got them all.
Putting down some,
Cool.
some of those bars. Disney bars. I can't.
There we go.
Okay,
I'm still
what do
very
you...
lost.
Sorry?
So, random question. Oh, sorry. Someone said they were lost.
Uh,
I'm just...
are all the
That was me,
plushies in
just
your
keep
mind as
going.
well? the plushies don't exist. They're just manifestations of my will.
But I have
See, you
one.
think you're holding
So,
Search your will.
does that make them a stand?
Stando!
Oh, wow.
Fanto da mezzo!
What? A
It's
stand.
I
Jojo.
wanted that narwhal.
It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's
What's
it
that?
was what it was one of my
It is
favorite
something
ma-
for
Well,
people with
well.
taste.
No, don't put it that
And okay, you're kind of stretching there.
I'm sorry. I've been a JoJo fan for 11 years. Going.
His
I
daughter's
was
name is JoJo.
I was actually no. It would be Jolene if I was doing.
What
it
is her
correctly,
stand?
because-
Her stand. She's practically a Pokemon, so. Stando Puroshi.
She voices Chibitina. Canon.
Stando on tutro.
Ore no
No,
turno.
Vanguard.
If you guys keep
Please
speaking
stop,
moon
no
speak,
Vanguard.
I'm gonna pull out the weeb shit.
The weeb stuff.
Yeah, I'll start doing the Sailor Moon thing.
Oh God.
If you do that, I pull out Kamen Rider.
He is the one named the Sailor Moon. That's how the theme song goes, right?
Yes. She is the one named Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Oh, Spencer's gone.
Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, Spencer.
Good.
Don't be rude.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh
my job.
guys, I showed one of my friends the old-timey Batman the other day, and she just looked at me like I was crazy.
Are you talking about Adam West?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
God, I
And
watched
she
that.
saw Robin, and she's like, the fuck is this?
Okay, I actually have to
This
ask.
is beauty.
It's the darkest time.
Anyone who's played anyone who's played Sun and Moon, have you actually read the Dex entries for the Mega Evolved Pokemon? Because there
Yeah.
are Dex entries for them.
Eccentrics?
They're pretty damn dark.
Okay, because pretty
Sun
much
and Moon is
Mega
just a
Evolution
dark
is
thing.
Mega Evolution is painful to Pokemon. It's
Oh, yeah,
not a
we've
happy
established
thing.
this. We've established this.
Yeah, it drives them nuts.
It's kinda like going
Pokemon
Super
team,
Saiyan.
Why you gotta be so dark?
Super Saiyan isn't bad once you get used to it.
I mean, it's a world where they give 10-year-olds monsters to go fight other
This
monsters.
is true. This is true.
Why is it gonna be
Okay,
so
I also-
dark and edgy?
Okay, I was actually a little bit upset with X and Y. My reason for that is because I felt Black and White had taken a step forward by having older protagonists. Not gonna go on from there, just saying that.
They had older
Black and White was
protagonists?
meh.
Yeah, black and white.
Yeah,
they're 16,
you're
15.
Yeah, they're 16 years old.
Oh, thank God.
What did you do?
Don't.
What?
You do.
What did you do, Stuart?
Nothing. It just like I look at them and I'm like, why are you 12? You're not 12.
One word.
Yeah,
One word.
Japan.
Japan.
No.
Okay, they're 16. That's good.
Can I say the one word?
Go for it.
No.
Misty.
Okay. I mean,
Also, what's
I mean,
no.
she okay.
Brock is you know Brock's only 15, right?
At the very least, though, with Misty, she it was weird. I actually saw an interview where they actually developed because Misty looks completely different than she did in the games. Like in the games, she actually wears a pretty conservative one piece, and her anime costume was supposed to be fan service for the little kids.
For the 7-year-old.
What?
Yes, I'm absolutely serious. They actually designed her as fan service for the little kids, or at least that's what I read somewhere. I don't know if I'm off my rocker on that, but I mean, like most.
Surprised.
So
It's
when
Japan. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, most
Hey.
Well,
most people
just
did.
remember, Japan's view of
Go on.
Japan's view of sexuality is vastly different from us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they have weird spots. Like,
Japan is what happens when you nuke a country twice.
okay, I
Shut it down.
That's Shut it down. That's fucking raw. Anyway, oh sorry, my language. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I didn't mean to swear.
You can swear. You can swear. I cannot.
Yeah. I swear all the time.
He
I
seems
still
so unfair.
worry. Like I'm Aussie, so swear words are 90% of my language. So it's like I try not to swear when I'm on stuff because I don't want to accidentally offend people.
Don't worry, Twin Sinner. I'm a Dane, and we do the
No,
same
the
thing.
only one here that's ever offended anyone is probably the one who made the bomb joke.
The one that made the what joke?
This
Bomb
is what
joke.
happens when you bomb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I offend people just by being present.
I offend
Yo.
people by saying that I have gendered things.
I'm talking
Ginger.
black guy.
It doesn't-
I offend everybody.
You don't. Trust me, it takes a lot.
Women
to
get
offend
offended when I hit on them a lot.
Oh. Well. Really?
I've been slapped.
Were you just blatantly feeling them up, or
No, I
what?
was just flirting.
Okay.
How do you do the flirt?
I live down south. It's not really.
Mm. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Plus teenagers.
He lives in a bad down south.
Did you
That's
smack
not
them
okay.
back?
I go to a military school.
I feel that makes it worse.
Yeah.
Well, here in beautiful Southern California.
Lucky bastard.
Here, Denmark.
No, you're not. It's not lucky. California's
Not.
nuts.
Well, we got SeaWorld. Do you have SeaWorld?
I have Disney World.
Disneyland.
We have Legoland.
Disneyland
Yeah,
wishes it was Disney World.
Woo!
The original.
Yeah, that's because it's the original doesn't mean it's good.
Well,
If it ain't Mickey,
I
that shit
think-
ain't Disney.
I think in the third world building streams on YouTube, I'm at Disney World during that. I'm like, hey, I'm at Disney World, and then I talk. I don't think I talk much after that.
well, no.
What?
No, he just says.
It's funny because while I was talking, just me and you say we're just standing in a line for a Star Wars ride. And it was like an hour wait. So I'm just like, hey, they're streaming right now. I'm gonna bug them.
Just tell you, say you're not interesting enough. I'm gonna.
Pretty much.
No, Kevin told me to tell you say that he wasn't 18, and I said no shit. And I responded. Kevin's like, I'm like, are you gonna have a conversation through me now, or no? You done? Okay.
Why would that matter?
He tried to get into the. We have a not safe for work section in the Discord server, and you can only get in if you convince me you're 18.
Yeah.
And he tried to convince me he was 18, and I knew for a fact he wasn't.
Because he's younger than me.
Yeah, and he tried to play like this logical mind game, and he was like, "No, Slamara was on my account. I didn't say that."
And I'm 24. I mean, it's obviously I'm an adult.
No, you're a little child.
I'm currently engaged to be married. In fact, I'm getting married next year, hopefully.
Scrub.
Correct.
Get on my level. I knocked up my girlfriend at 19.
Whoa.
My
Accomplishments.
my fiance can't fall pregnant due to issues with her body.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Same for my stepmother.
Now I feel like a jerk.
No, look, we're actually going to be trying, but we have to actually go through like medical procedures and that to get it done. She's got celiac disease on top of a number of other diseases and issues.
Yikes.
She's not exactly got the best body.
Have
Yeah.
fun. Lots of fun. Lots,
So what are you gonna do?
lots of fun.
Well, I imagine they're gonna keep attempting the classical method.
Yeah, he's just.
No, dude. That's why I practice BDSM. What do you want about?
I mean, the end result. Okay, it doesn't matter how you get there. The end result's the same. So.
You
Exactly.
see,
Hopefully you didn't
when a
act
man
with
and a woman
BDSM.
love each other very, very much.
Or at the very least, have had a lot of sangria.
Wait, I just unmuted BDSM.
Just remember, guys, it's entirely possible for a flower to impregnate itself.
Yep.
I'm being serious.
Are you
Yeah,
dating a
let's talk
flower?
about biology.
Are you dating a
No.
flower? Because
No.
that's a really interesting
saying.
conversation we could do.
No one jump into metaphor.
I dated a flower once.
Excuse me, I have to yell at my mom.
Why are you
Was it a
yelling at your
beautiful
mom?
flower?
She asked me a question, and I'm like 2 rooms away. So.
Tonight on the Loading Crew, I'm attracted to flowers.
Okay, in
There's
one of my
someone
chat
who's-
rooms, someone in,
Someone
okay,
use
in
the
one of my
metaphor,
chat
so
rooms.
I don't have to.
Oh wait, what? Oh god. Yeah, someone in one of my chat rooms said traps are not gay, and I said bullshit. They are. That's why I'm bi.
I have found another of my kind.
What do you mean another kind?
I'm bi.
I'm bi too.
Yep. So's my fiance. So's my fiance.
Yay! I'm not alone
Well,
anymore.
thanks
So
for
love
being
my
honest. Thanks for being straight with us, guys. I appreciate it.
Ah,
girl. I think that's the one thing they can't be.
I really love that joke.
No, they
prefer
be
it with text
selectively straight.
So is a noodle till you get it wet.
I like puns.
I'm gonna have to age gate this stream.
Why? We're only doing innuendos.
That's true. There's been streams where I haven't released. Well, the other thing is I gotta be careful because I know for a fact there is one student who is actively watching my stuff now. So, and he's young too. You could, like I said, you can say whatever you want. I cannot. I just gotta be careful.
Token black guy, I love you. You're amazing.
What
What do you do?
I tried to send it a while ago. It just went through.
Text chat for voice channels.
3 for 12. What?
What subject do you teach?
I teach 3 through 12 computers.
I'm sorry.
Oh, great. Okay. So like, just one classroom.
Yeah, one classroom, but no, I have 7 preps a night. Another one of the reasons why I use the dice roller and I don't do the Delta species nonsense.
Because life.
Yep.
I actually have been. I'm gonna bring up something I did for one of my games. It was a gym challenge I did.
Mhm.
The gym leader specialized specifically in bug types.
Mhm.
However, because it was the first year, I started to go with something somewhat
Guzma.
easier, but to give it a challenge. He used Pavilions and only Pavilions. However, depending on the pattern, each Pavilion would have a move it wouldn't normally have. For example, the Arctic pattern had Icy Wind. God, I actually have to look at all the different patterns, but they basically had a variety of moves they normally wouldn't have. So it actually was a bit more of a balanced fight. It was interesting as well, but the basic idea that's
What was the
good
Pokeball
is
pattern?
I didn't use Pokeball pattern.
It captures your Pokemon.
No,
It's a snag. Oh my god, that would be the coolest Pokemon. A snag Pokemon?
That would be
Though also in one of my recent games, I've actually been doing Pokemon contests a lot more and actually making it a valid option if players want to do it. And now that we actually figured out the contest rules, it's really fun. In the last one, someone actually won a Alolan Vulpix from it.
Ooh.
Well, they're going to
want
fix
it.
those. They're going to fix those because they suck.
Alolan Vulpix is good.
No. By suck, he means contests.
Oh no, contests? No, they don't suck anywhere as near as people think they are. They're actually better when you know the rules. It's just at face value, it's hard to understand.
Oh yeah, but they are going to fix them because no one can understand them. So
But
they're going to fix them.
Yeah, I understand that.
In-
But no, I did use, but that's the thing. I used contests as a segue because the gym challenge, the gym leader actually integrated contest mechanics into his gym battles.
Oh,
So
cool.
it basically gave the party a chance to learn it. As well as the gym leader was a flamboyant bug expert because I, had a bug expert in one session and a bug expert in the second one, though this bug expert was better. And it was fabulous. It was awesome.
I love bugs.
Yes, so do I.
And
I
no
love
one
bug
knows
types.
what Nanking is. That's sad.
What?
I know what Nanking is.
See?
don't.
No, I was
Wait,
a history teacher. We studied Nanking for a while, and
It's disturbing.
What's Nanking?
Nanking was... okay, this is definitely not the time or place for this, but I'll go ahead and kind of talk about it. Nanking was a city in China that during World War II the Japanese occupied for a time and just basically did the worst, most inhumane things.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah. Essentially, the event is now commonly called the Rape of Nanking, and it's exactly.
I can guess why.
Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. It was a horrible, horrible time, and it's essentially the Holocaust, but in China.
And no one ever talks
Yeah.
about it. It didn't happen. So it's Japan.
Yeah.
Like, they convinced their people that people are lying about it, even though there's pictures, books, everything. They're saying, no, that's them lying. We never did this.
That seems pretty screwed up.
No, it's
very
messed up.
screwed up.
It's
This
messed
is how the
up.
world works.
Because they refuse to acknowledge it, geek.
Yeah. It's just how it
Damn
is. You
weeds.
can't really do too much about it.
Anyway,
No.
Yeah. So yeah, that
Gross.
pleasant. Yeah. Thanks for bringing up that pleasant topic, Slomara. That was.
Someone brought up Hiroshima. I couldn't help it.
Let's talk about Pokemon.
Oh, we haven't done that yet. Oh, let's talk about Pokemon.
Specifically,
This is still
what
making me
character?
Batman.
I have like 2 hours of talking about Unknown, but it was just annoying everyone.
Every time you
Yeah,
say
no.
that, Ralph, I always think, woo, Batman.
I annoy everyone. I'm sorry. I'm terrible.
So he'll be a happy
No,
Batman for
you
once.
and- You and Vegeta are the
Stuart,
same.
Stuart, are you actually thinking of using some Alolamons at some point or no?
I used the one. Oh no, that's not true. In the power plant, there was a Totem Mimikyu that attacked them,
Oh, okay.
and it actually wrecked their collective crap. So it was pretty good.
Mimikyu's pretty fucking dank.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this because I am a little bit biased, but I would absolutely love to see you throw a Kamala at someone.
Let me.
Kamala is adorable.
How do you
It's
spell
the
that?
koala.
Oh, okay.
Komala. Hold on, I'll just put the picture in. For people.
It's the one that always
It's the
sleeps,
sleepy
isn't
one,
it?
right? It's the sleepy one.
Yeah. Kamala is actually pretty cute.
He's
and
having to be a
adorable.
drop there.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. What's his name? Spellborn actually managed to finish his Alolan Pokedex, so that's cool.
I'm like 95% done right now.
What's funny is there actually already was one someone released,
Was it official or?
but it got a stamp of approval from the guys in the PTU thing in the forum.
It might have been Spellborn.
It might have been.
Yeah, because he.
I said if it was, then that's cool because I might not have known because it's just I saw the one he linked because it looks different from the one I had. That's all.
Is
I
that
hear a
Bayonet?
JoJo.
Yeah, Bayonet's in here. Say hi, Joe. Say hi, everybody.
JoJo!
Hi,
Little boy.
Jojo.
Hello, princess.
I got my headphones on, so she can't hear you. Let me.
But the other thing is, I know they need to redo it, but it's so long as. But yeah, that's fine. I said honestly, like, I said sorry, Spellborn, if it was you, because I haven't. Like, if I saw it, I might be able to tell you if it's the same one I've got, but
What?
this one has a couple of errors in it. The one I have.
I made mine while he. And the guy who. Okay, so Spellborn is actually commenting. I actually released mine quite a while ago, but apparently no one noticed. And the guy who made it is the reason I made mine. I made mine while his was half done for several months. So.
Okay, yeah, that makes a bit more sense.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go off of Spellborn's just because.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that's fine.
He
Yeah,
worked.
it's
He worked
definitely-
really hard on it, and he was. And Spellborn's
Yeah, I
cool.
would as well. I would.
Yeah.
I've seen looking at Spellborn's one. Yeah, I'd go off Spellborn's. I'd prefer to use Spellborn's.
Stuart, I have a question.
And who am I? Oh, this is Diana. How you doing, man?
I just switched devices. So, have you planned out the next few cities?
I have actually got the next one ready. In fact, I'm pretty happy with how I laid out. Oh, 1 second. I will actually switch to the next city in just a little bit. Let me just get the line of sight set up for the mansion, and we can actually move on to that one. So give me just the next city that we have so far is Republic City, and I'm really excited for the gym in that one because the gym on that one is going to be a free for all.
Is that the one with the homosexual gym leader?
Yes, that is the one with the homosexual gym leader. I'm glad that's
the term you used is fabulous.
Did I say fab? No, I didn't. He's actually really Bara.
You can be Bara and fabulous.
You're right.
The reason why I remember that as the only thing, Stuart, is because I remember you just yelling no when I suggested there needed to be a rainbow flag on the stage.
Yeah, I'm not going that far.
I'm up for that. I'm up for that.
Well, slow. Okay, so like maybe for others it'd be acceptable, but for someone like me to just kind of throw a rainbow flag up there, I'm sure I'll offend somebody.
Yeah.
No, this is what
Understandable.
I have to say.
I'm an evil right-wing capitalist, so you know.
Hey, I think I have his voice pretty down pat.
You only have one wing? That's sad. How do you fly?
Can I show you what I think?
Fabulously.
Oh,
fair enough.
Darling, how was
my
that going on?
Oh,
My Pokemon show you the best.
Go spell.
You'll probably.
Oh, darling, that was positively fantabulous. How are you?
I agree with that.
Girl.
I agree.
Girl,
I agree.
you don't
Girl, I
know.
don't want to hear your mouth right now.
Okay,
Oh,
that was just kind of black, but that's cool.
what's going on?
Oh god.
Nah.
Sorry, my headphones blacked out. What happened?
Girl, you have no idea how fabulous my voice can get, because I already have a natural lisp, so I've got the perfect gay voice. Okay.
Oh my god, that's just perfect.
Yes, yes, girl,
I'm at a
darling, honey.
disadvantage. I'm actually a woman.
Well then, I can do more towards a deep voice.
Yugi boy.
You find that if you GM, you find that if you GM, you kind of have to learn, especially if you're voicing the characters. It forces you to learn and work it out half the time.
I actually thought
Or at
about
least
getting
from
my...
my experience.
Have you heard his southern accent? It makes me laugh.
Yeah, she called me out on it in midstream, and this cowboy character I've been working on for a while, I just abandoned because she made me feel terrible.
I'm southern. I'm sorry. I pulled the drag out.
Poor
What
Stuart.
do I sound like?
Way off.
No, my my main group at the moment, like I was supposed to be running this weekend, but I told them no, because I want to return back to the base schedule we had. But the next part of their journey is actually they're going to have to spend 3 days out in the wilderness to get to where they need to. And before they get there, they're going to be visiting a shrine, which is going to be very interesting because it's where some of them are going to be starting to get their supernatural classes. So I'm waiting to have that happen.
Cool.
I actually have a question.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone have a session I can jump in with, like, the Pokemon D&D shenanigans?
Like to play or?
I'm actually starting one up.
I would love to jump in on that.
Well, I currently have 5 players. I could go one more. That said, it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
That
I'm up
sounds
for
like
that.
fun.
Still. That sounds like amazingly fun.
You could really be Rule Batman.
In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you just play as one Pokemon, right?
Yes, you play as one Pokemon, though you include trainer classes, so you can, for example, if you want to branch out and get more stuff, you can do that. Though my ruling officially is if you got something via a trainer class, you don't get stab on it, even if you would.
May I suggest a
Just kind of
class?
balance stuff out. At the moment, we have an Eevee. I'll actually have to look because I know I've got Drago in my game, and Kalen, Time Lord,
Oh, Drago?
Burb. Yeah, Drago's going to be in it, and Burb.
Of course.
Because Drago's been itching for a game for a while, and I feel bad.
Really?
'cause-
Because every time we try to set up one with, the one time we got a time to play, he's like, nope, sorry, can't.
I told
Of course.
Drago
yes,
straight.
yes,
There,
Right.
there are extenuating circumstances to that, and it's completely out of context, and I'm really mean for saying
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, currently the party is a Zorua, a Machop, an Inkay, a Swablu, and a Munchlax.
Munch, munch.
Ooh,
Hey, I
Batman.
have a question.
And the Munchlax is an athlete / martial artist.
Hey, Twins got
Choice is real.
Munch.
So he's gonna be a sumo.
I just got back. What are we talking about?
We're arranging
I was just
games.
going on about manga. Yeah. But that's the thing. I did tell Drago that. Okay, I've got this thing where I notice when I've chatted with people that I might have an issue with them. I've told him flat out that I might not get along with him, and if that's the case, I may ask him to leave. Solely
Probably
because
not going to
I don't want to. I don't. Let's
He
say
likes
it's more.
to
I don't
fight
want to spend.
people.
Yeah, it's more. I don't want to spend. I've been upfront and honest with him on that. Then that I don't want to spend most of a session arguing. Yes.
I can admit, I can be annoying sometimes, but I come with funny ways to do things, so that would be interesting in Mystery Dungeon.
Just remember,
Drago
I'm going to
just
tell you
likes to argue
straight.
to try to get his way.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't happen with me. I'm going to tell him flat out
Shut up.
to shut the fuck up or get out, because that's my attitude.
Spell was talking!
Sorry, Spell.
Go ahead, Spell.
I just want to warn you about that. When I tried to run a game, Drago was one of the main reasons I ended up completely hating it before it could even start.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I'm well aware because I've talked with him. I kind of get it at this point. On that
Wait.
note, what is Drago even playing? I'm pretty sure he's the
Everything.
one playing the Munchlax. Yeah, Drago's playing the Munchlax.
Hey, Sin, do you have like a Discord already for this?
Yes, I do.
Mind sending me the link in PMs?
Yeah, sure, I can do that. As said, I'm actually going to be talking with people because I might run it this weekend. But now, how I run is I run fortnightly games solely because it makes it so much easier for me.
How many hours would the session last?
It honestly varies. It really will. It's going to depend on people's availability.
I can walk in
Can you
all
take
my
it here,
weekend
please?
to go to a session if possible.
Hmm.
Drago was kind of a diva with Gray's game because when it started, he decided, okay, he's gonna have a dragon Pokemon who hates his guts because flying and stuff. And then, like, 2 sessions in, he decides, I don't want to do this anymore. She hates me. I hate this Pokemon. I want to get rid of it. And Gray's like, you can't get rid of it. It's part of your story. It's part, like, your character would not get rid of it. He's like, if you don't let me get rid of this Pokemon, I will have my character kill himself.
That's
Dark.
pretty grim.
You see, if someone tries to do that,
There
I go,
was
cool. I
actually
will
a
kill your
technical
cat. I will.
plan.
As
Yeah, that
well, as
was.
said, this. Yeah,
Cool.
I
the
have
character
an.
will end your life.
Yeah, I'm a little odd in that I have an out to just about any situation because I don't plan ahead. I make rough ideas of what I'm doing, but everything else I make up on the spot. So it's all improvised for the most part, down to my gym leaders, down to everything I do, which is why I can never be surprised and why I don't railroad. People go where they want, and then I torture them in horrible ways because I've got a tendency to make my games horror to some degree.
Hey, so
That sounds like
you.
fun.
If it's not Pokemon if there's not Eldritch horror.
Well, yes, that's literally how it is with me. Anyway, who was
The
addressing
game
me?
with me and Ralph was in it, and Drago and Gray, is that Drago's character is suicidal. My character is on the edge of not knowing where the hell her life is going. She has no purpose, so if she hangs out with Drago's character enough, she might turn suicidal. And then there's Ralph's character, who's just cool with life.
I'm
but
just
yeah,
an orphan who's just trying to make his way in the world. Everyone is all depressed
You're
and
just
I'm
with
just
these
normal.
You're just with these 2 very impressionable kids, one who's older than you, and it's just like you're just like trying
do
to
need,
keep them away from the ledge.
Like, I was
I
supposed to be
thought
the
this
leader,
was
but now
okay.
apparently Dragon will be the leader. I don't know how it turned out like
Okay.
I
that.
don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, guys, someone actually was asking me something. I actually just wanna. So
I have
who
a
asked?
question, Sinner. Do you mind just
yes.
talking in general chat, the general voice chat, just to talk to me for this for a bit, then we pop back on here?
I'm very terrible at splitting my attention. I'm not good at talking in one spot and then talking in another. I'm better at doing doing it with one.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear what all Pokemon was going to be in the session.
Oh, okay, that's easy enough. We currently have Zorua, Machop, Munchlax, Swablu, and wait, my brain's suddenly leaving me. I'm trying to remember. Oh, and Eevee. Yeah, we have an Eevee. Yeah. Kaylin's playing the Eevee.
Makes sense.
Was it a cat or a dog?
You should involve Wu Batman in
Yes.
the
It's a
game.
cat.
Speaking of which, New City, if you wanted to see it. This is
Question.
Republic City.
Okay.
Go on.
Eevee's a cat. Just look at Espeon.
Well, Eva's dog. Just look
No.
at just,
Eevee is what Eevee wants to be.
Eevee can dream and it can be whatever it wants to be.
Yeah, and the Eevee is a dancer.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I
a
watched
dancer
Eevee.
and a dancer and a prism. Huh? Oh,
Big
the city
question,
actually looks
Glenn.
pretty good.
Oh, so you
The
do
seal.
have the elemental classes in your game?
Yes.
Are Lolamons possible?
We have the things for them, so yes. Though it's going to depend what you're asking for, because depending on what's being asked, I will say no, depending on what it is.
Just tell me what side is not that I cannot do this. Like
One has to be at 1. Pokemon must be an underdog. 2 must be able to evolve. 3 must not be legendary. The reason why I say that is for the sake of Cosmog and all that.
You say underdog. What do you mean?
It's a part of the
There is
thing.
there is an actual tag in the capabilities thing for all Pokemon that tells you if it's an underdog. Basically, its base stats have to be under a certain level. They count it as an underdog.
So I could be a Weedle.
Yes, you could, but I'm gonna advise against that. It's better to go for a Pokemon that's more balanced, which is typically the baby Pokemon or the starter Pokemon.
Can that be a Alolan Vulpix? It's a fire elemental.
So, what?
Okay, I have a rule for elementalists. If you want to be an elementalist, you have to be an elementalist of one of your types. You don't take an elemental connection.
Oh.
I already found a Pokemon that I might want to be.
Doesn't mean you can take elementals twice. Two different ones.
Oh.
Hey, twin. Alolan Geodude.
Yeah.
Does anyone know how to, what was the question? Transfer characters.
Nope.
Transfer characters.
Jago! You can't hear me.
Can you put them in your vault and just transfer them to the other game?
Can I?
Yeah, you should be able to import them from your character vault and just export them to the other game.
Hey, twin.
Wait, it depends on what kind of vault you have.
Could you go and send me that link my way?
In a sec. Also, oh, sorry, yeah, there isn't a Machop because Kalen swapped. Right here. Yes, I can. Wait, who? Username? Just say username.
Diana.
Okay. Yes, I can do this. I'll send you the link to the thing. As I said, I'm happy to have one more player.
And thank you very much.
Yes, I'll look forward to mentally scarring and destroying you.
Yay!
I think you have to be in a
Then
character
why are
vault
you
yourself
here?
to move them over.
I got a what?
I think you have to be in a character vault from your account to move them into the vault, then move them back out.
Okay, so how do I move them to a vault?
Go to your account page.
Okay.
Oh god.
Alright. I'm gonna do this on the other screen.
No, geek, you can't be a Belden. You'll be stuck with takedown.
Okay, so I'm in my account.
I kind of want.
What?
When would I kind of want to join because I've had one.
I'm not going beyond 6. I apologize.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
Just like the real game.
And
Look, okay, I used to run an 11-person game. Do you
Yeah, that
want to
sounds
know what that is like, me mentally?
an 11-person Pokemon game, or just?
Yes.
Oh my God!
You poor
No.
human being.
That's like.
Are you
that's
okay?
not-
Are you suicidal right now? It's been traumatic.
No, I'm not.
That's 70.
No, I'm not. I'm incapable of suicide because every time I do, something stops me. But anyway,
Okay.
Are you an android?
no.
Okay, so I'm at my account.
Look, okay, my name is Jareth Wolfgang Armstrong, and I am just a badass, I guess, to some degree, at least when it comes to jamming. But anyway.
Are you iOS
And
then?
yes, that is-
You're not Android.
And
That name sounds
I am back.
badass.
it is my real name, yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Hold on,
Stuart. It's under tools.
It's under tools. How do I get the tools?
Just
Good.
like me.
It should be the top bar with the home games, marketplace. And
Yeah, it's next to Marketplace. I'm gonna be quiet for a bit, just so you
Oh,
can
compendium.
help him out with
Okay.
that, because this is actually important for his game.
All right, I'm at the no, not the compendium. I said home, my games, join a game, marketplace, forums, wiki, blog.
Like scroll over the tools bar. It should be character.
Oh, okay. Psh, I'm looking right at it. Okay. I'm at tools. Okay, I'm at tools.
Click on the character vault when it comes down.
Oh, there it is. Cool. All right. You currently don't have any existing characters in your vault. Import a new character using the above. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay. Choose a game. All right. Where is third wheel? Pokemon tabletop. Importing. Oh, jeez. This might take a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
At least you know what to do now.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. You can go ahead and argue again. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's alright. As I said, I just wanted to be quiet so you could actually hear what was being told.
No, it's cool. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, well, Dark Moon. Yeah, I am always learning about Roll20. I am okay, and I'm so happy I figured this out. I got the premium account, and so I'm gonna throw a bunch
you
of.
be able to export everything from any game, man.
Oh no, not even that. But look, I'm gonna throw a bunch of Pokemon on the screen, and then I made a macro, and I'm so happy I made this. And I'm just gonna.
Honestly, in Pokemon tabletop, you know,
Yeah.
I want to have a touch.
Though I feel okay. I actually should tell you guys about the first gym battle that happened in the current game I'm running, like my main one. Because that campaign is a little bit odd because the players for it started. We've been playing our session for about a year and a half now.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. It's a long-running game. This one in particular. How it started was, I said, "Hey everyone, you want a fun gym crawl campaign where your characters are in a virtual reality world?" And they said, "Yeah, that sounds fun." And I said, "So what's the main concept?" Well, it's a virtual reality MMO of some sort, which is the government has funded, where if you complete it, you get to become a trainer before everyone else, because legally you can't become a trainer until you're 18 in this setting.
Mm-hmm.
So they figured if people can get to a certain level in the game, they can have proven themselves to earn the right to own Pokemon in the real world and get their training license and get a rare Pokemon. To which, a bunch of it attracts a lot of people who are interested in it and such. So they all jumped in.
Just give them all trebuchets.
No. I actually took inspiration from Digimon World 2003.
I do love
with
that
packs.
Game.
Yeah, with packs, to which there was a pack that had nothing but pseudo-legendaries, which is actually a bad thing in this world, because it follows the inverse battle rules all the time. Are you aware of what inverse battles are?
I know, like, 2 people do it.
Alright. Basically, how inverse battles work is very simple. Anything your Pokemon is weak to, they now resist. Anything they resist, they are now weak to. And most pseudo-legendaries are dragons. Dragons now have heaps of weaknesses.
Oh.
So pretty much it's, you're asking to be hit with super effective attacks just by taking the pack. Which is why it's the hard mode for the game. But if you beat it, you actually get to get one of those Pokemon in the real world as a result.
That's what you say, glitch bender.
I'm going to ask you. I kind of want at some point. I mean, this is just the quieter, but at some point I want to play a touch of Regigigas with a goal.
Yeah, you see, as much as I like doing Blessed and the Damned, I wouldn't be doing that in my campaign, mind you. I'm not going to be using Blessed and the Damned in my PTU campaign, at least in terms of the classes from it. But in the game I'm running, that's actually happened. Well, not the Golett thing, mind you, but the touched stuff has happened. But to be fair, considering all the actions the party did, and basically turns out the virtual reality world wasn't as nice as they thought it was. Glitches started happening, and people started dying horribly. And oh look, you can die in the game, and some people started getting really mean. Well, yes. And there was a reason for that. No, it's a little bit better than that. It's a little bit better than that.
The bar was not set too high.
Okay. Basically, what the government had done was they captured a bunch of legendaries and put them in a Lotus Eater machine, which they used to create the game.
Well, that's pretty up.
So pretty much, which then has also led the party to find out, quite recently in fact, that the game world is actually a real location, and that the bodies they were controlling in the virtual reality are actual bodies. So with their actual memories that are still running around and very much probably dying because the world's pretty much gone.
So basically,
the Jurassic Park levels of everything going nuts.
It's Sword Art Online, but even more crazy.
Actually, okay. Drop the idea of Sword Art Online. Think Hunter x Hunter.
I've never seen that.
You need to. It's good.
I've seen like 3 episodes of Sword
Which is why the party is currently freaking out that I might be pulling a Chimera Antark on them.
It's just cool.
Okay, Chimera Antark. Okay, imagine xenomorphs, but instead of chest bursting and all that, what happens is they eat you, and then the children they produce from the eating you, may have your traits, may have your memories, may have bits of you, and may have your skills and such. That I basically made a species of Beedrill that were based on xenomorphs that are steadily, likely growing more intelligent the more they absorb. I did my I know the parasitic Beedrills exist, but I did my own thing with it, pretty much.
Okay.
And yes, normal would be normal. Yeah, normal's actually pretty good. Yet normal is weak to ghost. But yeah. Like, in fact, we actually had someone who was a normal type ace, and they were one of the best characters in the game.
Oh, hello to the new people who are in here. We are just doing a casual world building stream. Just, hang out if you want. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much they went through, they ran into the hackers, they were nearly killed. There was a whole thing where they were locked, where they had to, in character, plot out how they were going to board up and seal off a house, because a pack of Electabuzz was coming to eat them.
Ugh.
So it's okay to murder Pokemon in that game, then?
Yeah, it was, because they had to, it was the only way to survive. Though, considering what I was doing, like, I actually messed with the interface a bit. Like, I took advantage of Roll20 sound effects and that. So they would hear roars, they would hear the sound of thunder, and I would be playing it, or I'd be playing footsteps, and I would be doing stuff to mess with their sense of audio and their sense of hearing. Which
I want to have you as a GM.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually. Do you stream this?
No, I don't know how to stream.
Is it recorded?
Like, I've got no idea how to stream, otherwise I would. In my latest one... Oh, I actually also had a bit where I muted everyone in Discord, and in it I would go, cool. I would whisper to someone saying, "You've been captured, you must be quiet." And then using the fact that that you can pretend to be someone's character as a GM, I started doing that. Because they were basically... Okay, imagine Dittos that could perfectly replicate people. That's what they were fighting.
That sounds like the best thing ever.
Yes, I want to have you as GM.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I do too, but I'm happy I'm actually getting
You know,
to have it
I'm
as a
so-
DM.
Why are people watching my show? Why aren't they watching your show?
That is so disturbing. Oh my.
It
Pokemon
was. It was very much. What's funny is one of the characters actually managed to managed to crit a check, so they rolled 6s on all of their skill checks. I mean, on all of the dice for their skill roll. So they managed to break free, and in character started yelling, and then me, as their character, that was the copy talking to them. We said, "Don't listen to that," and then the party realized what was happening, and then they shat themselves.
That's awesome.
Like, I love doing stuff like that. It was really good. Plus, messing with the interface does so much to people. But yeah, I wish I knew how to stream, because I would. It's just, I don't know how to set it up so my Discord stuff. Well, the other thing is, I use Discord on my phone. That's the problem. Because for whatever reason, it doesn't work properly with my computer.
Anyway,
I would stream.
I generally make things less disturbing.
But it's fun to be disturbing. It's fun to mess with your character's sense. Like, I remember one of my older campaigns, they walked into a house with, okay, anyone know Panseer, Pansage, you know, the monkeys?
Yeah, like fake stars.
Yes.
The see no, hear no, speak no monkeys.
Fake stars.
Oh.
They were, there was a thing
when
yeah, people were being stalked by them.
I do tend to make things disturbing. It's just I don't make horror. I don't like horror.
Oh God, what
Horror
if
is the
Hero was
best.
in one of his games, guys?
Yes, double murder.
Oh God.
Everything dies.
Oh God, everything would die. They'd
Well, let's think.
murder
Okay,
everything.
another thing I do like to bring up though when it comes to how I GM, I don't go out of my way to kill people. If you die, it's either your fault, or by pushing yourself too hard, or
No,
if
we mean
you
Hero's a
make
crazy
choice
maniac who
actively
likes
that fucks it up.
kill Pokemon.
Okay, for example, in one of my games, Giratina, like a bunch of people, the party got trapped in the reverse world with Giratina, who he managed to capture 2 of them, and then set the rest of them. There was a bunch of doors in front of them. Yeah. Yeah, I love your Dragon One stat. Alright. But yeah, trying to remember. Oh yes. Giratina had set up a bunch of doors and said to the party, all of you must enter through one of these doors. 2 of these doors are connected to to the 2 members that I'd caught. If you do not enter through the connected doors, I will kill the party member. As a result, the party just ended up deliberating about it, but they didn't go. I'd given them hints, but they didn't go for the obvious option because they assumed that I wouldn't hand it to them. Like, I deliberately made it easy because of the last puzzles I threw at them, which were pretty hard. But
Was it
and
just asking
three mistakes on it.
what it was?
Oh, look, I forget the exact details of what I did for the puzzle, but it was pretty much they had to walk through the doors, and if they walked through the incorrect doors, then the party members would die. They saved one of them. The other one, who was the most liked, the most memed, and the most, and was essentially the face of the party, got murdered in front of them.
Oh.
The player of that character broke down crying. The party had a somber mood for the rest of the night.
What if I just opened the door?
No. It was literally walk through, and you could only walk through one. Like, the doors wouldn't allow anyone else through once someone had gone through.
What if I just asked?
Pretty much, there was no win to it unless you got it right the first time. And Giratina, the exact wording was, he rendered his flesh from his body, he ripped off the muscles, split open his bones, and devoured his soul.
And there goes the ages.
My innocence. My innocence.
But yeah, and then the entire party for the rest of the night went, fuck, this is our fault. We did this.
Remember when we had lighthearted conversation? Like, what if Markiplier was God?
No, PewDiePie is Jesus. That's what it was.
All right.
Jesus PewDiePie is canon.
Just remember, guys, Jesus is a character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That's right, he is, isn't he?
Hold on. Let me actually link his wiki page on JoJo.
I have not seen JoJo. Right.
Yeah, there we go. Jesus is a character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. In fact, basically what happened in what happened in JoJo is, turns out Jesus was a stand user, and when he died, when he died the first time, when he resurrected, he went to America. And from there, he died, his body parts were split across America, and anyone who finds them gets magical stand powers.
Wow.
So,
is that where Jehovah's Witnesses come from? Or no, Mormons.
Yes.
Mormons, that's it.
Yes.
Hey, twin.
So the Mormons were right.
The Mormons were right, because Jesus went to America.
Twin.
Yeah.
Can I be a metapod?
Yeah. No.
Why would you ever?
Because the "Can I be a Magikarp" joke gets old real quick.
Yep. And Jesus' stand is called Ticket to Ride.
That'd be great if it was Stairway to Heaven or Highway to Hell.
Sorry, Stairway to Heaven is already a stand, and so is Highway to Hell.
Dang it! Well, there you go.
Stairway to Heaven, which is also called Made in Heaven in some translations, has the power to speed up time till it creates a new reality.
Oh.
That sounds fun.
And Highway to Hell is a stand that it only works if you yourself are suicidal, because basically when you kill, any damage you deal to yourself is dealt to someone else.
So voodoo, pretty much. Just without the dog.
Yeah, but in order to kill them, you have to kill yourself. Sadly, that's how it works.
Okay.
What? That's disturbing. That's like, why would you want that?
Yeah.
Can I be a rat-a-tat?
No.
Okay.
I said go for something that's relatively balanced.
I am.
Are you implying that Rat-a-tat isn't a boss?
I'll have
I'm.
No.
Actually,
I'm encouraging.
Go on.
I'm encouraging people to go for something they will actually be happy with because they're stuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
The last Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game I ran, the party was a Machop who was a businessman. And at some point he started wearing a suit. No. At some point he started wearing a suit and smoking cigars, and he was the face of the party.
that's great.
Well,
do you either go
ready for my business?
Can you be a fossil Pokemon?
Yes, I did say. Oh, crap! I might have saying
Can you be an artificial Pokemon?
Actually, how about a La Vesta?
Yes, I'd say yes to La Vesta.
I'm just throwing out options because I'm just gonna make me a notepad with my choices and thanks.
Well, there are a few really good options, honestly. Trying to remember other things that happened in that game. Oh yes, we had Billy Grit, who was he was a high school kid. He was a 14-year-old high school kid that got turned into a Squirtle. The Machop was a businessman in his 40s. Yes, he was a legitimate
businessman. Oh my god.
Can I be a Trubbish?
Yes, Trubbish would be fun. As I said, that was him. Then we had this 10-year-old boy who got turned into a Minkino.
Oh wow.
Wait.
Can you be a Shuckle?
He was a. No, I'm gonna say no to Shuckle.
Wait, can you become? You know that mask Pokemon, Yamask? Can you become Yamask and you literally just die?
Yeah.
That little boy died. Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, actually, what's funny is he actually died in that campaign. The reason why is because he was playing a Taskmaster. So in character, he would slap himself to make himself stronger, which would give him injuries, and he hit 10 injuries and died. And then there was an entire story arc about them bringing him back from the dead.
Really?
Oh my god.
Because he was a ghost.
Was this a happy?
I slapped myself too hard.
Was this real?
No. He managed to put himself on the cusp of 9 injuries, and then he got slammed for massive damage and took 2 and died.
Was this a happy game or was it a really disturbing game?
It was a mix.
You gotta have your balance.
Yeah. And then we had a Route who was the last party member.
I like to.
Who ended up being who got cursed by Rayquaza who became a dragon. Who became a dragon Route.
That sounds awesome.
How is that cursed?
Dragon Carnivore.
How is that cursed?
No. They were a male. They were because the player actually was upset with that. I don't know why. The player was actually upset with that. And they said, why? Because it gets rid of your... And I asked why, and they said, well, because I'm a Gallade, and it gets rid of my Psychic type. That was the only reasoning. And it's like, why couldn't you give me something else? They said, because dragon fighting is awesome.
Pretty much.
Wait, they could be Dragon Fairy, though.
Dragon Fairy already exists.
Does?
What is
So does
Dragon
Dragon
Fairy?
Electric. Mega Altaria.
Drowsy.
Drowsy.
Also, Dragon.
No.
Drowsy is a child molester. No.
Yeah, just let's not bring up that thing.
I want to be an Esper.
No, I wouldn't say no, because I like Esper, but at the same time.
I mean, it fits all of your...
I know. It's just, yeah. I like Esper a lot, because... No, it's because I have someone in my main game who has an Esper as his starter Pokemon. Actually, now I remember what I did. I asked each of the players to come up with a hometown that they come from, like basically like run it what's based around that.
Go to your room,
And then I created a unique Pokemon that would be given to them based on like what the location's about. Like for example, what was an example?
So
someone came from a town that basically had medics and everything. So the Pokemon that they gave out was
Chansey?
No, it wasn't Happiny. The reason why is because because the government bought the rights to breeding Happinis for the game actually. So instead he got an Ordino as his starter.
So what if I came from a town that was built on an ancient
Hey, how do I
then
make a
I would make it
sheet?
Yamask.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
I'm thinking-
amazing.
I have
I
to
want a
give you a character.
I kind of want a character that's just about like just about
Okay,
just
do you
about-
have... Okay, yeah, I know. Dragon fighting
Yeah.
now exists. I do need to ask. Do you have the books already?
What?
me? Him?
The person who's intending to play in my game, do they have the books already?
What is V-Books?
So easy
The
to
books
get
for
the
PTU.
books. You can look up Pokemon tabletop.
And then, Spellborn, can you do me a favor and put the link to your Alola Dex in the text chat? Because he's probably gonna need that,
It's just
and I
really,
don't have it handy.
I really want to make I really want to make a character that's just civilization.
Well, as I said, okay, another thing is if you want to take an Elementalist class, it has to be of an element. It has to be of a type that matches your type as a Pokemon. And the other thing is you can't have more than one Elementalist class, so whatever one you get, you stick with. I do that to stop people from doubling up on it, honestly.
In this game, can you type shift yourself?
I'm not allowing type shifting.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I have reasons for that.
Okay, so, hey,
Can I be
Twin.
What if you're a rude
Yep.
man?
Do you want me to just ask someone in the session just to help me through this, so I won't
have
be
a-
complicated?
I have a question.
Well, look, it's honestly not too complicated. I'll have to actually link you the sheet. Link you the Google Drive sheet.
I have a question. What if you're a rune master? What happens? I'm guessing you.
No,
can't.
I won't allow. No, I don't allow that because you have to be an unknown to get that. In how I'm gonna do it. So no, I don't allow Rune Master.
What's going on?
I love Rune Master, but no. No, it's because someone was asking if they could be a Rune Master would be a viable class in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon campaign. I'm gonna say no.
Slomara's like freaking out about something.
I'm not
Slomara,
freaking out.
okay?
Are you
What's
sure?
I'm just saying, like, they're just going on about their game. No one else can.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just people keep asking, and I keep the. I'm
I
sorry.
know,
I
and
didn't
I'm
mean
just-
to.
If you're gonna have conversations about your own game, you can do this on your time on another channel.
Yeah, let's talk.
I didn't mean to. It's just someone asked. Ugh, I'm
I
sorry.
understand, but you just had to try to.
No. I panic when I feel like I've done the wrong thing, so it's kind of a.
It's
yeah.
okay. It's okay.
Hey, Twin. Do you mind potentially hopping in the Discord chat on the server?
Hey.
No, because I'm.
Thanks for
kinda-
the bits,
I'm kinda
Darkmoon.
happy. Yeah, I kind of just, I'm kind of happy. I'm just gonna chill out and not talk about it for a while. I'm just gonna relax.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey there.
So does anyone have a favorite Robin
What is that?
from
Ribbon?
From Batman.
Has to be Dick. It's always
Yep.
gonna be Dick.
Yes.
Gotta get a reason.
Alright, it's funny.
You love Dick, don't you?
Everyone loves Dick.
You love that dick.
Alright, so what else you got, Slow? Oh, wasn't there a new Batman thing coming out?
Batman and Harley Quinn. Yeah, that looks awesome. I want to see it.
Is that going to be a movie?
Yep.
So-
Animated.
Did you see the Judas
With
contract?
the girl from Big Bang Theory, Harley. One of the girls from Big Bang Theory, Harley.
All I can.
He does a good
the
job.
The only Harley I can see is
Okay.
Tara. Tara Strong, like personally.
Mhm.
I see
guess I'm
that.
too used to it.
Anyway,
No, I see that.
I don't know what to talk about. I'd bore anyone, and if I talked about anything.
So who's a Transformers fan? And I'm not talking about the movies.
Whoa! I have never seen any Transformers thing ever.
Yeah, my
I
dad
had
has
some,
a
now
collection
and
of G1. I do suggest checking out the new animated series they made. It's actually worth watching.
I watched was it Transformers Prime, the CG one on like
Yes.
with the
Yes.
same channel as the My Little Pony, and it was surprisingly good.
Yes.
Yes, I really liked that. Go on.
There is a sequel to it.
That, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's actually just as good. And I like that they're actually introducing more animal-based robots.
Okay, is it still taking place within the same universe or whatever, or?
Yes, it is. It's the same universe as Prime.
Oh, cool. Is it still Autobots and Decepticons, or are they just introducing a ton more characters?
Yes, it's Decepticons. Though Decepticons are like they've been introducing different species. Like there are some that have an animal form as their base form, or turn into animals and such.
Mm-hmm.
Or have animalistic traits but still turn into vehicles. Like they've been introducing that, and I can't.
Cool.
You see, it's their. I think it's their segue into a Beast Wars reboot.
That would be interesting.
It would be good, but they need to get Scott McNeil back.
Was he Rhino?
No, Scott McNeil was a Waspinator, Dinobot,
Dinobot.
Rat Trap.
He played all of them? Wow.
Yeah, and Silverbolt.
And who? Oh, Silverbolt.
Silverbolt.
The werewolf thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Skip
was.
cast reunion.
Well, I gotta go now, so later, people.
Yes, Scott McNeil is just awesome. Like, oh god, his voice. Like, I just love good voice. Oh yeah, now I remember. Gundam Wing, because he voiced Duo in that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, that's cool. Where do I put Looker? I'm just gonna put rename other important NPC. That's all I could do with that.
Totally not an important NPC.
Alright. Alright, Team Wheel's done. Got them where they need to go. I'm done with the Wild Colony arc. I can put those down. Okay.
Yeah, like, I can't wait for the Wild Colony arc to actually get somewhere on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
it...
we can learn what it means.
Oh, yeah, it's... Okay, that one got intense. I don't remember who we made cry, but we made someone in chat. Yeah, Slowmara and then, like, 3 others. When...
Really? Was I the only one?
No, yeah, you weren't the only one. There was, because... Spoilers. Did they talk to the weird man in the bar yet? No, they have not. That might be tomorrow's episode, actually. No, yes they did. Where they chased that guy down on the Taurus.
That might have been today's episode, but I haven't.
For Alligator Raid.
For Alligator Raid.
They need the electrolytes. That made me laugh. That
I thought that was one of my better
They're
puns.
Electric types. They're electric types.
No, that's tomorrow. Okay, they meet this older guy in the pub, and he is really, really important in this arc, and the story that is involved around him made people cry. And it was actually one of the few times where I actually tried to act, and me and X played off each other, and it was really, really intense. It was great. I'll openly admit that one was just one of my best. And then, let's see. So you find out about that. You find out a lot about Team Vision. You find out a lot about Crystal. This was a story-heavy arc, and I kind of want to. I kind of want to go back to just like our roots. I want to go back to the fun stuff for a little while, which is why
Your roots were discovering a magic being, and then becoming the touched of a god, all within about an hour, and meeting this being that was literally called the dark guardian of the forest, that within about 2 or 3 sessions freaking died.
Yeah, so back to our roots. I mean, you know, the happy fun times. That's how it goes.
Guys, obviously the bug catching contest was the roots.
Totally.
The bug catching contest. Oh my god.
I love how Lobby was always like, "Yeah, but we won the bug catching contest. You know, we did that."
Oh my god.
I love how that moved from oh, that's so cool. Oh, and then within 2 or 3 sessions, it was just like, who the fuck cares?
Who cares about a bug catch?
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh god. I've just got, I think, 4 hours till I gotta go to the doctor. And then I can talk to him and get my thyroid checked, because apparently I might have a thyroid problem. Yay. Then again, apparently I had cancer last year, so you know.
Oh, you know, it's no big deal. It's just cancer.
Well, luckily it turns out it hadn't fully developed yet, so they managed to get it out before that, so I was fine. But I still have to go back every 4 years now. So pretty much, just remember, even if you think you don't, even if you think you don't, still get checked. Word to the wise for everyone.
Okay. Oh, right. Spell. Spell, you just threw up the Sun and Moon Pokedex. Thank you. Because I need Volcanurger. Whoever that Pokemon is.
Volcanerupt.
Thank you. No.
Camerupt?
No, the legendary.
Volcanion?
That's the one.
Volcanion.
You said Camerupt like 2 streams ago, so I'm just like, you after that thing again?
Nah, I want Volcanion. There we go, because one of the rivals has... His grandpa has a Volcanion. Did anyone actually watch the TCG side story?
I saw the first episode and the last episode.
Okay. The old man in the semifinals and his son show up in Republic City.
The douchey McEmo hair, right?
Douchey McEvo hair, yeah, exactly. That was his exact name, I think.
Yeah. Be honest, the cat guys talk.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, man. That's all.
Nothing, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Reminds me of the comic Startups did with all the Sands. And I think it was Science Sands that called Underfell My Chemical Romance. That's what that reminds me of. Make My Chemical Romance. I love that joke.
God. I love that chemical romance is the name of the unique ability that Salazzle gets. It's if I remember correctly. Oh wait. Oh no! Wait. That's not in. Huh. Okay. Spellborn, you don't. Spellborn, did you get the Sun and Moon update that they released officially, like with the unique abilities they made, or no? Because they did release that. Like they, oh yeah, because Salazzle has that. Because I just looked for yours. It doesn't have chemical romance.
Hey, question. Why do I find the classes?
You look for the core books, and if you want to look for specials and stuff.
Wow, I can't believe
That's fair enough, Spellborn. I can understand that.
What did he say? I'm missing it.
Just something. Yeah, though Rowlet, Rowlet's exactly the same. You didn't really change much on there, honestly. I'm just looking at Spellborns and that, and seeing what was different from the stuff that was actually released by the PTU team. Never mind. Sorry about my babbling. Anyway, keep going. I'm just looking for stuff.
No, it's okay. I just I want Steven, the rich punk. I want him to show up again, and I want I want him to form a team and be one of the potential rivals at the end. Because go on.
Does this Steven have any relations to a certain Hoenn League champion?
No. The only... oh, thank God. Okay. 1 second.
Sorry, I need to go. But,
oh, see ya.
I have chores.
Alright, well, take it easy, man. Thanks for swinging by. Alright, new. This Steven is not Steven Stone. He just, the reason I call him Steven is because when I played, the VG, or TCG with my friend, with X, when we did that, I borrowed the online TCG account of a pro player named Steven, who is... he has the most edgy, ridiculous online handle called World-Renowned Heretic.
Oh.
And I just absolutely hate that name, because it's just so edgy and dumb. But he's a really good friend, and he's really smart, and he's really good at Pokemon TCG, and he had an amazing account with, like, the best decks. So I just kind of rolled with it.
Okay.
Who still has the old edgelord stuff? Like the old edgelord usernames that that a lot of us used to have.
Oh god, I have one, and there's still history. Well, my old edgelord name I use as my online vernacular moniker. Sorry, my online moniker when I don't want anyone to know it's me. but unfortunately, it's public record because it was in a Team 4-Star stream, and I got play of the game on Hanzo, and now everyone can see it, and it's awful. Because I had that name when I had that name when I played World of Warcraft. Sorry, back to you. Go ahead.
Oh look, the only reason I use Twin Center is it's actually a Transformers reference. That's it. Honestly, it's a. What's the word when you take like the letters or in a name or something and you change it to make it to something else? I forget.
Anagram.
There is a word for that. Yeah, it's an anagram of Sinner Twin.
That is a cool picture, Spell. I'll link that. That's a cool picture.
Got my spine.
This is adorable.
What was I looking for? Natures. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, excuse me. Yep. Hold on. Oh. God damn it! I'm forgetting something. It was about something to help with your campaign. I completely forgot. God damn it. Because Stuart, there's something I've been doing in my game where I've created like a general thing in the notes and that for people to look at if they want references for like the damage calculation or what status effects do, as opposed to having to make them have to open the book all the time.
Oh?
Like, yeah, hold on, I'll see if I can get up how I did it. But I figured it might be something you could do to try to help with your game, so people don't have to keep poring over the book if they want a reference for damage calculation and such.
Oh, are you talking about... Wait, for damage calculation, we just hit a button.
Oh, you guys actually have a button. Sorry, my brain.
No, yeah, have you watched my show? Haven't you? It's a button. Like,
sorry, my brain just fried for a second. Ugh. Because I've also got references. I think I also put in references for natures and that, like, if people need them, so it's right there if they want. So it saves them having to walk through the book.
Yeah, here Roll20 has an excellent character sheet. I'm surprised you don't know about it.
I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I do. Sorry, I do. It's just I've got a habit of I like actually doing the damage calculation myself as opposed to using it, at least for some stuff. I know. I prefer to not use the button pressing for some moves, but I don't remember which ones.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Like, I know it's a thing, it's just my brain slipped, because I'm often actually... Because I don't make character sheets for everything, I've got to do it by myself when I'm GMing.
I don't... you know my players, and... them keeping track of stuff is not something that happens. They just recently figured out how to level up, and I'm just talking crap about them.
They have to look up the same stuff several times per session.
Yeah.
But I did do something up for status afflictions and combat maneuvers, so it would save people having to pull through them.
Oh, okay.
Because that... Yeah, those are kind of important. Like, I think with the status afflictions, I typed it up all up by hand. With the combat maneuvers, I pretty much got the thing from the book and put it in so people look at it.
And Spellborn,
I think having status...
Go on.
Yeah, yeah, I think having status afflictions handy might actually help, at least. Oh wait, are you using the new ones or the old one? Oh wait, no. Now remember, you don't use... Right.
We don't use what?
You use PTA. You use PTA for trainers. Do you use the new status afflictions for the PTU side for the Pokemon?
I have not yet. No. I know they changed a lot of things. I think someone brought it up last time that they balanced out status afflictions so that they're not quite so... Go on.
Yeah, there's no turn denial. There's absolutely no turn denial anymore.
I'm not sure if I like that
So
or not.
A lot of people weren't sure, but when you actually play it with the rules, it makes a lot more sense because it's less frustrating when someone just paralyzes you forever or you get flinched constantly by someone. It's an anti-frustration mechanic. That's why they changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they did need to change some of it. Some stuff here and there, and what they did was all right.
Yeah, PTU is always... Actually, the Pokemon tabletop fan games have always been a hot mess. I mean, it's about as good as you can get it, because I remember they did release an actual tabletop game that was terrible. In fact, most official tabletop games based on pre-existing properties are awful. With the exception of...
Yeah.
Apparently, the Supernatural one is really solid.
I've never tried that one.
I have not.
Can't tell. I keep imagining... Look, the only thing I can imagine with that is World of Darkness. That's pretty much it.
I don't know. I've not seen it. I know the book is incredibly rare, in that only like 5 people own one. I mean, that's an exaggeration, of course, but it's about that bad.
I actually have wanted to play BattleTech at some point. I've never gotten a chance to.
What moves should Volcanion know, guys?
I make sure he has his unique move at least.
Eruption.
1 second. Someone asked for the PTU. Slomara, can you get them the TCG thing? Or whoever's available. Doomface wants the TCG side thing.
What?
Dude.
His signature is Steam Eruption?
Yeah, give him Steam Eruption. Because most legendaries have a way to learn it, even if they learn it technically later on.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd probably go for Then I'd go for some weaker moves, like give him Water Pulse. I'd probably say that.
Okay. Even though
I'd
Water
say
Pulse is one of the best moves.
Oh, I know. Flamethrower. I'd say Flamethrower.
Okay.
That leaves 3 more spaces with PTU, isn't that right? Or...
Yes.
My brain's...
PTU.
Okay. I'd say Scald as well.
I think Scald.
Scald steady.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Hayes would probably... because they fit it very well.
What do they do? I think Mist, like, debuffs, or...
They affect combat staging.
No. Mist doesn't. Haze does. It's Haze.
Haze?
Haze resets. Haze resets combat stages. It resets everything to neutral.
What does Mist do, buddy?
I forget what Mist does.
Spell? Oh, he quieted up.
I'm looking. I can't remember.
Okay.
I like Overheat.
He can learn that.
Overheat's good, but...
I was thinking about... Huh?
He can learn Overheat.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of some of the TMs? Because this is a rich...
I suggested Flamethrower. That's why I suggested Flamethrower, but... that's
why
I suggested Flamethrower and Scald.
It is on there.
Scald.
Mm-hmm.
Flamethrower, Scald, Steam Eruption, Haze. That still leaves one more.
I'm looking at Stone Edge.
Yeah. Well, do you want it to be as... Would he build the guy build it as a special attacker or a physical attacker?
And spell on point.
Well, all of his attacks right now are special, so yeah.
Beauty.
Oh. Earth Power. 2 to move.
Okay, what's Earth Power do?
It's pretty much single target, single target special based Earth move. It does some other things as well, but it's pretty much type coverage.
Alright, so this guy is level 60, so I'm going to jack up everything by 10. With the exception of attack. Ah,
Yeah.
crap, I have to. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Hmm.
Ugh.
Well, if that's the case, then I'd probably change the moveset then. If you have to build it that way, I'd probably say, hold on, what I'll do is I'll look over and I'll type up my suggestions and I'll put them in the chat to make it a little bit easier.
Tell you what, I'll reduce his special attack and jump up his HP by 1. That way I can ignore his attack.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50... 60. Oh. Ah, crap. I can't bump up his speed at all, can I? Okay.
Well, to be fair, it's not exactly a fast Pokemon, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You just bounce out the defenses a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my god, this guy's gonna be scary. Yep, go on.
Oh god. Did you remember me discussing something I was trying with PTU? How I was saying defenses give damage reduction on top of their base defenses when you hit them a certain point. I was trying that, I think.
Do defenses not give damage reduction?
Oh no, they do. It's just they give it increased damage reduction. So say every 5 points give you an additional 1 damage reduction against that respective, defense or special defense. The reason why is because, the reason why my friend and I have been trying this is defense as is cool. It's fine, but when you go up against an attack of someone that's built their attack as much as you built your defense, they're still going to be hitting you for a fair amount by dice alone, because the die you can only block so much damage.
Mm-hmm.
So we figured trying the damage reduction thing, so investing in defense is a little bit more rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
Because it gives you an additional buffer against moves. So if someone builds similarly, you have a way of defending against them to a degree. And not getting pub stomped, as we've found in some of our games.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, as I said, I wouldn't suggest you try it, because there isn't a way to properly calculate it at the moment, so I've just been trying with my groups, but mayhaps in future you could try it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's definitely a thought. Oh, we are 1 sub away from 1600. By the way.
Nice.
Oh, we need a sub. Someone make a proxy account and give me numbers.
Okay, I just linked the TCG side thing to Doomface. Sorry, Doomface. I didn't mean for that to take so long. Alright. Let's pull up PTU. Go on.
Something I am going to say about the sumo basics and what they did with Rowlet. Rowlet long reach shouldn't be that big. It really shouldn't.
His what?
Because they give... Okay, the ability that Rowlet gets, long reach. It's broken, at least in terms of gameplay. Why? Because it turns any melee move into a range 6 move. Considering that Rowlet can just fly in the air and just snipe people with that, that's honestly, in terms of gameplay, that's just frustrating.
Oh my god. What's Forest Lord? That's awesome.
It means you can have your moves originate from trees.
Dude! That's so cool! What's convert?
I don't know. I actually don't know that one. No, covert. It must be a stealth-based one.
Oh, I'm Lex Dexix, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. I said it's different from the one I've been using, but I can understand why Spellborn came up with some of these.
What is Steam Cloud?
I honestly think Forest Lord works.
Steam Cloud. Is Steam Cloud on this particular one? Is this unique? You alright, bud?
God. Yeah, I'm alright.
You gonna live?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Steam Cloud's at the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, at the very bottom. So, yeah, so it's stuff you included. That's fine.
I'll go with Water Absorb. Because it makes you immune to water attacks, right?
Well, he takes neutral damage from them already.
That's true.
Well,
I mean, with Steam Cloud, that's going to... I mean, people are not going to hit him with water attacks if that's the case anyway. I'd rather he gain a full stat thing. So, water absorb is static. Self immune to water. And whenever he gets hit with a water move, it raises his combat stage for 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Wait, no, that's not how water absorb works. Water absorb is you heal.
Oh. Heals. Equal to damage?
I'm not sure how it is in PTU because I haven't had to use it enough. Though something I will say that I like from the basics they did Spellborn, as compared to like how you did it. That said, I love how you've done some of the moves. Like I like how you've done a lot of them. You've done really well with them. But I did like what they did with Dragon Hammer in their one, in that it can be used in 2 ways. It can be a line or it can be a single target.
I was originally going to do that, but I didn't know how to do it well.
Oh, they've got the exact wording for it if you want to look at that for reference. As I said, I like how you've done most of them. I actually agree with a lot of them, and they actually look pretty good. Though, as I said, they've been on a binge of changing how some moves work, from what I've been seeing. And that, I know, apparently, all damage base 8 moves that they have in the original book are all going to get increased. Their frequencies are going to be increased. So you're not hitting with them as consistently.
Stuart, it's a tick of hit points for water absorb.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
thank
so
you.
You just get a tick. Cool.
Alright, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Cave Crasher. User resists ground and rock by... Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just get rid of that fire weakness.
Oh god, now I'm remembering what happened. I'm getting... Now look, every time I see Galvanize, I'm getting flashbacks to what happened in the last game that I'm a player in. We almost got Total Party killed by a Graveler that had Galvanize and used Self-Destruct.
What's Galvanize do?
It turns normal type moves into electric moves. And it has Stab with it because it was the Alolan form.
Wow.
So that's it hurts. It hurts, it really does. Self-destruct hurts a lot.
What is...
So to be fair, I've been doing the exact same bloody thing because I turned self-destruct into a bug type move. Because I play a bug ace in that game.
Oh lord.
It's a bug explosion.
Yes, which is what I intend to call it. And the Pokemon that I use, that's the thing, I started with self-destruct because I kind of decided to pull a fast one on my GM, which I was fair about it because we made rules, but it became a case of, okay, so what you're saying is Pineco gets self-destruct at level 7. Yes. Why didn't you inform me of this? Because I thought you knew. And then the rest of the party went, that's bullshit. It's always fun to blow up in people's faces, isn't that right?
There you go. I agree. I'm just copying down moves now.
I guess you could say he's the bomb of the party.
Actually, I'll actually pull up I'll actually link the sheet.
You could... well, I'd say, you know, he's really fun to be around. A real blast. No? Nothing?
No, that's cool. Alright, putting in the text chat. But that's the character I'm using for this game.
Range. Dumb question. The aura on the range thing, what does that do?
Wait, what does it say?
8 1 target aura for water pulse.
Oh! Wait. What do you... You're looking at PT.
PTU, yeah.
Because if you're okay, it's because I remember in PTA certain moves gave the aura capability to Pokemon.
That might be what it is.
In PTA, but in PTU it was different. Hold on, I'll have a look. Click, click, click. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna double check this. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I see it too. I'll look for the instances and references and see what I can pull up.
Hey, I decided what Pokemon I'm gonna be.
What is it? Oh,
An
it's
Esper.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cool, that's alright. Alright, moves with this keyword manipulate aura and may be affected by certain abilities and effects. That's what aura means.
Ah. Cool. Damage base 10.
Hey, Stuart.
Yes, sir.
You pulled me into an addiction.
What's that?
D&D Pokemon.
Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it, man. This was actually introduced to me by a friend a long time ago, and I thought, nah, this is gonna be dumb. D&D Pokemon, you can't play that. And then
Yeah. I know the feeling.
and this is like one of my favorite systems, and it's this
Hey,
broken,
Stuart.
unbalanced, like uneven mess of a game, and I love it.
I basically came in the day that I started with a YouTube channel last weekend.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
And that's I came in. I found out about it when I started watching your channel last weekend.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm like, I want to do this. This seems amazing.
Oh, Stuart, have you been... I know this is something I've found that a bunch of GMs have been doing. Do your badges do anything, or are they just badges?
Yeah, no, they do stuff. Here, I can actually link them for you. They are in the doc.
Sorry, my brain just... Yeah.
No problem.
My brain fries sometimes, and I forget a lot of things.
I made the document public, but I think the link's been lost, and at this point, it's such a poor document that I don't bother referencing it too much, because I just hate writing for long periods of time.
That's fair enough.
Well, I only hate writing for long periods of time if... for this kind of thing. I'll set up backstory and stuff, but I won't actually...
There is a person...
There we go. I just threw it in Pokemon Tabletop. But yeah, the badges do stuff.
Yep. Hydra is saying hello.
Hello. How you doing, Hydra? Glad to have you.
Yep, one more slab of meat for the grinder.
Earth Power. Right, what does Earth Power do? I need to find that out.
Yeah, Earth Power is a pretty good move.
It's a ground. Jeez. Accuracy 2.
That's as I said, it's type coverage.
This guy is a monster. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and the best part is Earth Power is ERT, which means it can be used a lot more. Which is cool.
The downfall of this character is that Stone Edge is a physical, and I did not realize that. Can he learn?
Yeah.
Can he learn like Power Gem?
No, he cannot.
I guess not. No. Is there another special?
Rock type move? Not really. But I mean, if you want to give him a different move, I'd say go Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb.
Ooh, yeah. In case someone throws out a fairy. Okay, yeah. Sludge. Which one is better?
I'm gonna say Sludge Bomb, but I haven't looked at Sludge Wave recently, so I can't tell you. So I'll have a look.
Have you seen that
Let me have a
comic?
look.
Have you seen that comic where Marowak throws its bone and it does like bone meringue or whatever? It hits the owl in the face. Immune.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Sludge Bomb because it's ERT, so it can be used a lot more. I reckon you probably want to go with that.
Okay, well,
Plus, it poisons 15+.
As soon as this guy comes out, I'm not expecting him to stay up long because they're immediately going to panic and just pounce on the legendary.
Yeah, you see, my parties tend to at this point go, oh cool, you throw your legendary at us. What's the trick? Like the other thing I found is depending on the group, this is just a general thing, not talking about the game.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you've thrown so many shenanigans at them, there's always a point where they're still going to be surprised.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Like, you could have done all this horrible stuff, thrown weird, wacky things at them, and then that happened, and then they just get surprised when they were expecting everything but this.
Yeah. Poisons the target on 15 plus, and then finally Steam Eruption, which I'm excited to see what that does.
Oh, I actually do need to ask. With tutoring and that, do you follow the new rules they put in, or no?
I barely know the old rules for that one. What is that?
Oh, it was okay. It was pretty much making it so Pokemon couldn't be taught certain moves too early, unless it was via TM, in which they'd have to earn the TM.
I just wanted to say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Steam Eruption is pretty much just a stronger Scald.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, it's
does
crazy.
It have, hold on. What's its frequency?
Scene 2.
Yeah. What's oh crap? Is Scald the ERT?
Scald is actually Scene 2 as well.
I'd say did it. If you've got Scald on him, I'd say drop it then, because they're the same frequency, and put a different move on.
Okay.
And that one I can't be blamed for. That's actually a page I took from the forums that someone else already made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, that opens up the possibility for another move.
Solar Beam. No.
Okay. Apparently, they're doing a change to Solar Beam in line of what they've been doing with Solar Blade. What they're doing for Solar Blade, in that if it isn't used instantly, you get a stat boost before it goes off. Which I like. Apparently, they're going to be doing that.
That's cool.
Don't use Solar Beam. Remember what happened last time you tried to.
I know.
Oh, I have something you can throw on. Why not throw on Will-O-Wisp? Or Flash Cannon.
I saw Flash
Cannon gives you Steel type. Yeah, Flash Cannon gives you Steel type. So.
Is that Steel?
Yeah, Flash Cannon is Steel.
I thought that was... I swear to God that was...
No, Flash Cannon is Steel type.
Oh, I'm thinking Zap Cannon. Yeah, I'm thinking Zap Cannon.
Yeah, Zap Cannon. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, in the last session, I played the gym leader, and the gym leader pulled out his starter Pokemon, and it was I keep forgetting it, but it's one of my favorite Pokemon from Alola.
Hey, I just realized how in depth this is.
Vikavolt?
Yeah, it is. It's pretty in depth. That's a Vikavolt. That's what I was thinking of.
It takes forever to set this up.
Yeah.
You must be going through a pain to just get this set up, man. Thanks so much for the session.
Yeah.
No problem, man.
Okay,
that's why we do. That's why I do the. Oh, go on.
Yeah, you think that it's easier to run than you think.
Especially with Roll20.
Yeah. Well, it's also because I've been GMing PTU for 5 years now.
Has PTU been out that long now?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, I started back when I was 18, 19. Like, when it was just PTA. Then we slowly swapped systems as we went. Because we just would update. But that was before I came to the realization, I should have probably stuck with one system. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
P.S. What classes can we use?
You have access to the Elementalist classes, the weapon classes I will allow. And look, honestly, just ask the guys. It doesn't.
What?
You can be an Elementalist if you want. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to not blab about my game in the middle.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, I need one more Pokemon for Steven and the Dark Ones.
Can I suggest one?
What's that?
Pukumuku.
Uh,
Let me look him up.
I say a little impressive.
Go on.
why not Rampardos?
Rampardos?
Rampardos. Rampardos is awesome.
Is he not from Sun and Moon? I'll use it.
He's not in Sun and Moon. Yeah, Rampardos is a fossil Pokemon. It's Cranidos' evolved form and has the highest base attack with the highest base attack of a non-legendary.
Nice. Alright, I think this will be the last character I make for the night. And then I think I'm going to sign off for now. But thank you everyone who hung out with me and put up with my put up with us.
I had a fun time. Thank you very much for doing this.
No problem, man. I think next time though, Slowmara wants to steer the conversation in a more casual direction. I think I'll honor that for her.
Me too.
I'm sorry.
Is that okay, Slow?
Yes.
we wanted to poke a man a bit. There we go.
It's fine.
You all right?
Oh yeah.
One
Okay.
time.
The Zap Cannon is
Oh,
at
really?
will, AC 9, damage base 12. Oh god.
Back to sorry. What were you saying, Slow?
Sorry.
You asked me if I was alright. Did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just we have Aspire testing, and my mom's been hounding me about it.
Is that like air testing?
Okay.
It's like pre-ACT.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty much like that then. Standardized state nonsense, or... Ugh.
Yep.
Hey, Twin.
Yeah.
Do you mind still talking with me about the session in the chat?
Yeah, I can do it after. It's cool. As I'm just But no. Oh god, why is Zap Cannon I can understand why they make it at will, but it's still that's freaking ridiculous.
Zap cannons at will?
It's it's at will, AC 9, damage base 12, and auto paralyzes if it hits.
Okay.
And Zap Cannon ignores the target's evasion if there are no combatants or rough or blocking terrain within 2 meters of them.
That's
So
disgusting.
if they're completely isolated, they die.
Oh, medium. Really? Volcanion only weighs that much?
Yeah.
Huh. That is a light legendary.
Look, just remember, Charizard is friggin' tiny.
It is. Oh my gosh. 7, 1. Oh, swim. It doesn't have a swim speed. Huh. 10.
He should. Why doesn't he have he should have a swim speed. I think most things have at least a swim speed of 1.
Evidently it doesn't. The Rampardos. So, not that it needs
Well,
one.
That's what happens when I don't make the page.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, Rampardos is really, really fun to throw at people. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Steven of the Dark Ones might just, take this tournament. Holy crap.
Yeah, Rampardos likes to hurt people. Considering I'm in a game with someone who uses one, then he's a hunter. So what he normally does is he waltzes up to the opponent, throws out his Pokemon, only commands one, and the moment it hits, he activates Pack Hunt. And all his Pokemon get to activate Pack Hunt because it doesn't count as and him ordering them. It's an automatic effect of their ability. So they just wail on them to death, and they take a tick on top of the damage they took from the first Pokemon, on top of the target being flanked. So they just beat it to death and just kick it in the guts.
Wow.
It's a solid strategy, mind you.
I mean, that's the point. Okay, Rockhead. That's awesome. Run Up. What is Run Up?
Run Up is a great ability. So Run Up I think it got changed. I think in the decks they updated to, but
Hey, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Does the Pokemon have to be that type to be an elemental list of that type?
Yes.
I think he said that like 3
yes.
times.
Yes.
I can't find one for Psychic.
That's because it's in the base book.
What?
In the base book, look at the supernatural classes. Supernatural classes. It's telekinetic, telepath, and warper. Those are your options, and you can take multiple.
The
The
base
core
book is the references.
The core book.
Oh,
It'll
I
be
feel
the-
dumb. I feel dumb.
Yeah. Core book, supernatural classes, telekinetic, telepath, and warper. You can have all 3 of those. Because you're allowed. That's how it works. You're allowed to have those. Because they're all still psychic. They're all versions of psychic elementals. My favorite being warper, because, you know, being able to bend reality and teleport is fun.
Hey, that's gonna be an Esper for you.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you're an Esper, then you should be a telepath, isn't that right? And that joke's gonna go over everyone's head.
Oh my god.
No, I got it. I get it. I ain't laughing, but I get it.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I am currently just finishing up the moves for Steven and the Dark Ones. And then...
It's all good. And then resting bedtime because it's late for Americans.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just I gotta teach children in the morning, and I gotta put the little one to bed, and, you know, all that good stuff.
Yeah. It looks like my dragons are being active today. This is good. My dragons are adorable.
Your dragons?
I've got bearded dragons.
Oh, cool.
You're the one you say was talking about.
Yeah, I posted a picture of me with
What?
my dragon on my head because she
You-
was curled up with me for the day.
Yeah, you say, like, talked to me the other day, like, you know that guy whose profile picture is himself holding a bearded dragon? I'm like, what?
That wasn't my profile picture.
He said that, and I was so confused.
I posted a picture, but that wasn't my profile picture.
Don't ask with him. I mean,
Yeah.
don't. It's not worth it. Your sanity is
My
not
current
worth it.
profile... Sanity? I don't have any. My current profile picture, though, is
Oh,
Kamen Rider Amazon Alpha.
Wow.
Because I'm a big fan of Kamen Rider. Specifically Amazon, though. Mostly because it's bloody, violent, and people die in horrible ways, and the government's trying to cover it up. Yeah.
Hey, my friend is actually into Kamen Rider. Is it worth getting into?
Yes.
Huh.
Okay, what type of genre do you enjoy in general? Whether it be anime, whether it be movies. That's the best way to start.
Web comics.
That's it. What genre do you enjoy the most?
Fantasy.
Slayers. Watch Slayers.
Wait.
Slayers is good, but yeah.
No. Strategy.
What?
I like
Okay.
anything that has some kind of strategy.
Okay. Are you familiar with Madoka Magica?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh god.
Then watch Kamen Rider Game. It's from the same. Watch Kamen Rider Game. The head writer for it created Madoka Magica.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah. And it's the theme of it is fruit ninjas essentially.
You should
Basically,
totally...
when everyone transforms, they have a fruit, and their suit is based on whatever fruit it is. So it's a fruit suit.
Wow.
The main character's suit is orange. The main character's suit is orange.
That's pretty fruity.
It also has characters dying and all that other stuff. It's really good.
Oh my god!
And it has a camp gay
Spellborn.
character. It also has a camp gay character who is the best.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use the thing Spellborn just sent as my Esper's picture?
In your thing, yes.
It won't load.
I'm trying to find a good Kamen Rider game GIF because I know there's some good ones.
Alright, there we go. Okay, I think I'm good.
And there we go. And that, yeah, I sent a GIF in the text chat of the main common rider.
Oh God,
game.
spell.
All right.
I love the orange. It looks so good.
I think.
Plus the transformation jingles are fun.
I think I'm done with this for now. So.
I can't wait to see you torture. I can't wait to see you just torture and destroy your players.
Oh my god. I'm gonna destroy 2 sets of players unless they just gang up on the NPC. So, this will be fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
No problem.
Alright, to anyone who's watching, either in the stream or in the future episode on YouTube, thank you very much. Love you guys very much. Let's see. I'm gonna do the social thing. Follow us on social media. Do all those things, you know, YouTubers are asking you to do, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one, guys.